engineering, focusing on robotics. Favorite memory at Columbia High School was the senior homecoming dance. Biggest accomplishments while at CHS, participating in school sports for swimming, track, and cross country, Air Force, ROTC, receiving the American Veterans Recognition Award, participating in Key Club, Scholar Bowl, National Honor Society, and joining the statewide program ACES, which is an academic challenge testing in engineering and science. Our cheerleaders. Rolling on with our cheerleaders, Lila Bridges. Parents, Jamie and Kelly Bridges. Plans after graduation are to attend Missouri State to major in nursing, then continue her career into aesthetics. Favorite memory at Columbia High School, cheering at Friday football games, participating in homecoming week. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, winning state her junior year with a 0 deduction routine. Sophie Walters. Parents, Marla and Robbie Walters. Plans for after graduation are to attend a 4-year college to study nursing, continuing to be a flight nurse. Favorite memory at Columbia High School, memories are homecoming, proms, spending time with friends, family, and attending sporting events. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, winning first place at state her junior year and being a 3-time ICAA champion. Now let's announce our football players, starting with number 73, Lincoln Corbin. Parents, Christopher and Talitha Corbin. Plans after graduation to attend college to study chemical engineering while playing football. Favorite memory at Columbia High School, playing in football playoff games junior and senior year. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, receiving the Great American Rivalry Game Scholar Athlete Award for the Columbia versus Waterloo football game. Number 44, Cooper Fox. Parents, Kim and Ben Fox. Plans after graduation to enlist in the Army and hope to become a helicopter pilot. Favorite memory at Columbia High School is getting his first varsity start and sack. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, giving his life to Jesus. Number 77, Brody Furlow. Parents, Mark and Sarah Furlow. Plans after graduation to attend Western Kentucky University to study construction management. Favorite memory at Columbia High School, winning the MVCHA regular season championship 2 years in a row. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, beating Waterloo at their house this year. Number 21, Ethan Habermill. Parents, Matt and Holly Habermill. Plans after graduation are to attend SIU Edwardsville for civil engineering. Favorite memory at Columbia High School is beating Waterloo 27-18 this year. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, maintaining over a 4.0 GPA throughout high school. Number 20, Dalton Harville. Parents, Dawn and Ted Killian. Plans after graduation to attend Lineman Training School in Georgia. Favorite memory at Columbia High School is playing his first varsity football game. Biggest accomplishments while at CHS, passing all grades and scoring my first ever touchdown in all 12 years of playing football. Number 34, Big Brody Longroff. His parents, Brad and Kelly Longroff. Plans for after graduation, he's still undecided, but he's going to attend Creighton University on a baseball scholarship. Favorite memory at Columbia High School, going to state freshman year for baseball. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, playing baseball and basketball all 4 years of high school, then trying a new sport his senior year, football. Number 71, Owen Minky. His parents, Sean and Angie Minky. Plans after graduation to attend a 4-year college and major in construction management. Favorite memory at Columbia High School was beating Waterloo this season. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, winning all conference. Number 22, Jace Nelson. Parents, Rich and Brandy Nelson. Plans after graduation. Continue to operate his business, Elite Exterior Wash, while obtaining a college degree. Favorite memory at Columbia High School is beating Waterloo this year at Waterloo. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS was starting and operating his own surface washing business. Number 72, Dylan Robinson. Parents, Amanda Wagner and Mark Robinson. Plans after graduation, attend a Ford University, major in aerospace engineering. Favorite memory at Columbia High School was beating Waterloo at their house this year. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS was being a three-sport athlete and maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Number 18, Cameron Steele. Parents, Sam and Autumn Steele. Plans after graduation are attend SWIC. His favorite memory at Columbia High School, playing football all 4 years of high school. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, also beating Waterloo this season. Number 13, Keegan Thompson. Parents, Chad and Gina Thompson. Plans after graduation, playing football in college. Favorite memory at Columbia High School is beating Waterloo at Waterloo. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS was earning a varsity spot sophomore year and starting varsity for 3 years. Number 23, Cooper White. His parents, TJ and Dana White. Plans after graduation, he is undecided at this time, but he will be successful. Favorite memory at Columbia High School, walking out with his brother as a freshman for varsity football. Biggest accomplishment while at CHS, also beating Waterloo at their place this year. Let's give a big, warm round of applause to our seniors at CHS.
The Mandy McGuire Group, Keller Williams Pinnacle, helps folks live where they love. We are a team of dedicated real estate agents who are experts in your hometown. At MMG, we work for our clients not only to sell a house or find your dream home, but also to build a dream community. We work, shop, play, and even volunteer local. We'd love to help you live where you love.
Sorry, folks. Once again, we're having issues up here again. Didn't have the start of the stream going. Now we don't have cameras figured out. We got the coin toss going on. We're probably just going to leave this as a audio only. We're going to keep working on this camera. We'll see what happens. Jared, who do you have for captains tonight?
Muted.
Oh, you're muted. Number 2. There you go.
There we go. For the Eagles, it is 21, Habermill, 22, Jace, and 23, Cooper White. And then it looked like for Central, we got number 8, Clayton Jansen, number 24, Nate Bierman, number 52, Landry Watts, and number 90, Brody Beckman.
Beckman is a defensive lineman who is an absolute horse. 52, didn't see too much of him. I think he's online as well, but that line that they have this year and this week, it's going to be a handful for the Eagles defense.
Yeah, and that's what we've talked about all season long. You got to win the trenches. You got to win up front if you want any chance of winning the game. And tonight is definitely that's where it's going to start.
Coming into tonight, Eagles giving up not many points. Sometimes gets to be a little much, it seems like, but it's only 15 points for the season on the defensive side of the football with the one shutout. They're going up against a Breese Central offense, averaging 28 points or more a game. They're averaging 43 a game, but they're scoring 28 or more each week. 63 points versus East Alton Wood River, which is where we we put up 62. So when you look at that, Eagles pretty even matchup right there.
Yeah, and I think overall, like you said a little bit earlier with Breese Central, we're going to see them do a little bit of everything. They like to run the ball and throw the ball, and you said they like to do a little razzle-dazzle here and there. So defense definitely going to have to be ready, keep their head on a swivel. But I think overall it's going to start. I just saw that we're going to be getting the ball first, so try to start hot and get that offense rolling.
And you're going to keep the ball out of their offense's hands, too, as well.
That's the biggest point.
That's going to be huge whenever it all boils down to it. So we'll see how things are going. Let's talk a little bit about conference real quick. We're not going to do any graphics. Or, Josh, do you think we can try them?
You know what?
We're going to try them.
I'm going to try one.
All right, we're going to try the conference graphic. Right now, Breese Central is going to at least have a share of the Cahokia Conference no matter what happens. They're coming into the game 6-1, 4-0. Freeburg gets second place because they beat us 6-1, 3-1. We're 6-1, 3-1. Roxana 4-3. Their 3 losses all come in conference. Salem 2-5, 1-3. Wood River still looking for their first point. Breese comes to Columbia. Salem is at Freeburg, and Wood River makes about a 10-minute drive to Roxana. Bottom of the screen there, Mater Dei 2-5 playing a 2-5 Decatur St. Teresa.
Wow.
Would have never guessed that out of St. Teresa.
That.
Waterloo is 5-2 playing Triad. Redbud 1-5 going to 6-1. Chester, that was a big win last week
over
for
Dupo,
Chester.
yeah.
Dupo. 1-6 Jersey is 1-6 Civic. So Eagles 27 playoff points. That's becoming a thing now. We can go into the playoffs 7-2, 8-1. 7-2 with our playoff points are low. We're not going to be hosting a game, I don't think. So that's when playoff points now become a thing.
Yeah, and I think tonight, if you want to be able to try to play on this field again, this is a big game where you need a win to give yourselves a shot to go 8-1 and play a home playoff game, which Sam's over there. He doesn't have a headset on, but he knows what it's like playing in a home playoff game here in Columbia. It's amazing.
I got to play in a couple of them. Go ahead, Sam. Get your headset on.
I guess I'll throw this thing on over here. I mean, we did that whole pregame. We talked a little bit, but we're back.
We're back.
It's all
We're
good.
back at it now. So let's talk a little bit. We'll go back, talk pregame again. This Breese Central team coming in here tonight. Very good program. We've talked about that already. We'll talk about it again real quick. In the last 10 matchups between Columbia and Breese, 5-5. Breese is 4-1 in the last 5. But when you look in the last 10, 217 points for the Eagles, 209 points for Breese in those 10 games. I mean, this is pretty much an even battle. And when you talk a little bit more, they've been around since 1974. Brian Short is their head coach. He's the 7th coach. He's in his 19th season. He's the winningest coach for Breese Central. In his 18 years, 114 wins, 65 losses, 12 trips to the playoffs in those 18 years, quarterfinals in 3 of the last 4 years of 21, 23, 24, and second round in 22. So Breese Central, good program to be around.
Yeah, and like we were saying earlier, you always circle this one on your schedule. It's usually at the end of the season, usually fighting for a Cahokia Conference championship. So, yeah, this one's one that's always being circled, and hopefully the boys are ready tonight because it could be their last home game. But we'll see what happens.
We had a great intro that just got jacked up, and that's really unfortunate. It was a good one. we honored our 12 seniors here tonight. 11 of the 12 played Blue Jays. They got thrown in as sophomores back in the day when they 2-7 as sophomores, 6-4 last year. See where they finish up this year. We would like to thank Joy's Hair Fair for sponsoring tonight's pregame meal. She went old school. She cooked it herself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had some. It was good.
Was
Chicken,
it?
mac and cheese, green beans. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Sounds really good.
You can't go wrong right there.
We had Joe Bacardi's up here in the booth once again. Couple
Oh.
pizzas, wings, T-Ravs. Can't go wrong with any of that. So thank you to Joy's Hair Fair and Tanning Salon at 208 North Main for tonight's pregame meal. You look at a couple other things here tonight. Let's talk real quick. I don't know if we're going to have time. I think we kind of run out. Josh, let's go ahead and go to tonight. See what's going to be coming at you for the Eagles here. A couple different films that we watched and got to see. We're going to start with special teams, and you're going to think, why are we going to talk special teams? Nothing happens on there. You're going to have to pay attention. That third line, second to last line, that's going to take you to the football. They're going to reverse, fake a reverse. They might reverse it. You just got to watch that second to last line. Look, they're going to fake to the right. Those two other guys are going to the left, and that's where the ball ends up going to that left side. It'll be the same play here against Roxanne, and just going the other direction, coming right at you. Better be ready to make a tackle because they can take it to the house real quick, and that's what they did right there.
You know, special teams has always been a big part of football. You know, as me and Jared obviously got a little bias as two former kickers, you know. But I think there's been a lot of teams for a while where their MO is to win the turnover margin and win special teams. So.
Yeah.
Offensive side of the football, this screen right here happens so fast. By the time that the linemen figure out what's going on, the screen's already happened. And what did I say about tackling? Be ready to tackle. That dude just said, get off me. I'm going to go another 17. I'm going to go 17 more yards. But how quick it is for them to get the ball out there and just get going. Again, same play right here. That's less than a second probably.
Yeah.
And he's up again there against Freeburg. Next play, they do a ton of motion. Running back out of the backfield. Quarterback rolls out, does a great job squaring his shoulders, and just finds the void in the defense with that wide receiver. He takes it into the end zone right there once again. A new formation again. We'll call it shotgun wishbone, I think is what G's calling it. Nothing fancy. Linemen block down. Same play right here. Linemen are all going to block down, kicking out of your running backs and your wingback, or your wildcat, and they're going to go right at you. Going to toss out wide, I believe it is here. Watch the coach at the bottom of the screen. He gets up because they lose the edge. We have got to keep the edge tonight. And watch him down the bottom of the screen. There you go. Whoop, there he goes. They lose the edge. He's going to take it for another 20 yards. Cole Davis, number 4.
Yeah, watch out for him tonight.
Pancake block out of the tight end. This offense runs a lot of formations. Eagles got to know what they're going to be doing every time they're going up to the ball. They'll run pick routes. Receivers right there didn't have a defender to run into. They ran into each other. But that pick route out of the receivers once again right there opens up this side of the field. That safety or that corner gets cleared out, and they're off. And then we got one more here, backfield. I'm sorry. Cole Davis got to be able to tackle me. There's one missed tackle. There's 2. Give me another one out of here. Got to be ready to make the plays right there. And I think we get to a little razzle-dazzle here soon. Where's it?
Oh, yeah, a little reverse.
Little reverse. Number 3 comes out of the backfield. You think he's going to be a wide receiver, and all of a sudden, nope, here I come. I'll take the pitch, and I'm just going to throw it. It's enough out of the offense. Now we got to go ahead and talk defense. What the Central defense is going to do to us tonight. Oh, we got one more. Darn it. Oh, this quarterback here. Look how he throws across his body like that. Good arm, strong, confidence to go back across. Now defensively, these dudes up front are fast. Number 74, number 90. They're getting double teamed right there. They still get in the backfield, make the tackle. Spins out of this one, come up. I'll take the sack. This defensive front, very good. I don't think they blitz very often. Have you guys seen it?
No, but they do set up really well up front for their linebackers like Cole Davis and I believe number 6 that plays downhill football. So they set up a lot for their linebackers.
And you talk about downhill. Look how quick they're through the line of scrimmage right here. And you think something's going, and it's not going to happen. You watch this second clip right here. The defensive end is going to squeeze down on that left side. He squeezes down, blows this play up, sets up for his linebacker to come up, step up, fill the gap. I get a 2-yard tackle for a loss, and you're feeling pretty confident going there. Safety comes up out of this play, playing downhill. He's 3 yards deep in the end zone to start, makes a tackle 4 yards in the backfield on that right side. He's going to step up and make that play. Next play after that, I got 2 more plays real quick, and the last one's my favorite one. Here, we're just going to get 4 guys 5 yards deep in the backfield and make a tackle in the end. Watch this one, number 74. We'll talk about him a lot tonight. He just took the handoff from the quarterback. He just said, thank you very much. I'll take that. You were going to try to run something fancy. comes off this the edge, and he just follows number 8 to the quarterback, and he just takes it himself. So defense for the Central Cougars, good. Offense for the Cougars, very good as well. Eagles got their work cut out.
Yeah, they're going to be fast, physical, and very disciplined. We know every time we play Breese Central, they are very disciplined. They don't have many penalties. They play the game right. So Columbia is definitely going to have their head on straight here tonight.
Offense starting with the ball. Sam, what do you got offensively that first drive? What's your goal if you're Coach Horner? Are you trying to figure out what the defense is going to do to you tonight, or are you just going to try to get some points right away?
You know, I think you got to stick to what you've been doing all year. You know, you've obviously had a few injuries, with a few guys go down throughout the middle part of the season. So I think first drive, I'm sure Coach Horner's got his sheet scripted already of what he wants to run. And, you know, I think you just stick to the basics. You stick with what you've been doing all year, what you know is going to work. And if you can get some insight from up top in the booth, maybe you'll switch things up a little bit, throw a little razzle-dazzle in there, and give it a go.
Jared, on the defensive side of the football, Coach G, he's got guys all over the place on the Central offense he's got to take care of. Does he have automatics, you think, this week? Is he going to be disguising some things of what he's going to show blitz-wise and everything else?
I think it's kind of like what Sam just said on the defensive side of the ball. Keep everything the same, read your keys, and just have white hats flying to the football. I think that's the biggest thing tonight. It's our D-line. It's all going to start up front, just flying to the football and having as many guys try to make tackles.
Well, and these are two coaching staffs that have been going up against each other for a long time.
Yeah.
So I think they both have probably got each other scouted on film about as much as you can possibly scout an opponent over the last 15 years, or whatever it's been. So kind of what your point, what you were saying, JG, is you got to read your keys, stick to what you know, and just come out. You got to make plays. So
good thing is, we already know Eagles are going to the playoffs. Week 10 football is going to be happening.
Yep.
Get a win here tonight, you'll be playing out here again. Hopefully it's a Saturday afternoon. Sometimes they might throw another Friday night game. But in the end, tonight's going to be a good one. It's going to be a big one. Central, they've got 62 players on their roster tonight, 27 seniors coming out here. They're lined up to the end zone to our left. Our guys, they're coming out down to our right-hand side real quick. And we'll have the national anthem here in the Aces Wild pregame show. Breese Central always travels well. Their bleachers are full across the way. Wonder if they brought the horn with them tonight.
Oh, probably.
You think?
I'm sure they
that
did.
thing is on.
It's probably set up in the middle school parking lot.
It's on a generator almost. It seems it's like its own trailer, its own cart, everything. That we think we got a loud horn here. They got that thing blows this way. They got us beat just as much. We're gonna run to a commercial break real quick. Nope. You know what? We're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna watch the Eagles take the field.
Here we go.
Zach's ready to lead the Eagles out. He's at the front of the tunnel.
Yeah, Columbia going to be getting the ball first. We elected to receive, so Coach Horner's going to get his offense out there first. I think another big thing could be, like Alex said earlier, just try to keep the ball out of their hands, waste as much clock as possible, and try to get the run. Got to establish the run early.
For sure.
And this is a game where you have to control the line of scrimmage. We've talked about that week in and week out, and you've got to do it tonight to have any chance whatsoever, I think. I mean, if they can get in the backfield or if they can get us away from us, we're going to be in for a long night. So I think the front seven for the Eagles defense is probably going to be my players and my key to watch tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Like we said, we've been saying it all year. It all starts in the trenches. So, and we're without 71, the senior Owen Menke tonight. So another big boy's going to have to step up.
And you're, like you said, you're down Menke, you're down Keegan Thompson as well.
Yeah.
But talk to coaches. Said it got a little chippy this week at practice, and that hasn't happened in a while. Said it was a good week of practice, so you hope that all kind of funnels up together, and we're going to be in for a good night. We're going to send it to the field and the band as they get ready, and we'll be here with the national anthem from the Eagles Marching Band here in a bit.
Tonight's game between the Central Cougars and Columbia Eagles will be umpired by referee Jim Kozan, umpire Todd Bryant, linesman Mike Galloway, line judge Shane Bennett, and back judge Kirby Pauls. this time, I would like to ask you to please rise, remove any headgear, and place your hand over your heart as we pay respect to this great country with the playing of the national anthem. The colors are presented by the Columbia High School's very own Air Force Junior ROTC. The color guard is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Julia Stimson. Other members of the color guard include Cadet Captain Gabe Nelson, Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Hunter Corbus, Cadet Airman Keeley Cooper, and Cadet Airman Kennedy Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem.
All right, special teams, special players, got to get going hot here tonight.
Special teams, special plays.
10% of the game, 90% of the outcome. Got to be ready to go on this opening kick. Thanks for joining us on the Aces Wild pregame show. Again, sorry that we had technical difficulties. I think we're going to throw everything away, and we're starting from scratch next year. I mean, man, it's amazing at how quick things can go wrong in a hurry with this stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll try to figure it out. Hey, we got another week, 2 weeks to figure this out. We might get a good broadcast from start to finish.
Hey, we're here. It's week 8. It's a great night for some football. We got it all rolling, so well, you can't ask for anything better.
TJ, you can go ahead and talk. Thanks for joining us tonight here. You can talk in that microphone. You just leave it there. It'll pick you up. You can hold it up, too. I don't care. Welcome in tonight. Senior night for Dad here tonight. What do you think? What's the emotions like?
It sucks.
It sucks, all right?
It's awful. I guess probably because it's our last senior, you know.
Yeah.
It
Pulls at the heartstrings a little bit.
yeah, it does. It really does. I mean, especially when you got a guy like Keegan that this means the world to him, and he was crying on the side and before he even walked out, and it just means so much to these guys, and I'm sure it means more to them than it does the parents, but man, it's hard to, because it stinks.
Well, when you grow up watching your kids play all throughout the years, you get invested, right?
We had talked about this before. Baseball, kids play on different select teams, but these guys have all played together
Since they were in kindergarten, yeah.
You know, so it is a little different.
And obviously we're biased, but I think that's what makes the sport of football so special.
Yeah,
you
I agree.
get those kinds of relationships with those kids and coaches, and now you're out here doing it one last time. So.
All right, well, thanks for watching the Aces Wild pregame show. Eagles football, 6-1 Eagles, 6-1 Cougars. Getting ready for 8-week football, and we are underway. It's going to bounce. Eagles are going to pick it up at the 25, full head of steam for Jace, and he's going to get brought down at the 32-yard line. Eagles starting lineup for the offense, brought to you by Diamond Roofing and Exteriors, coming out here tonight. Got a new one in Malachi Bassett, number 70, the sophomore, is going to come in for the injured Owen Menke. So welcome to the big leagues, kid.
What a better night. You got a big opponent out here. Central's in town, so you got to step up and make some plays.
Eagles led by Xavier Vegley, 50 for 88, 56% of his completions, 700 yards, 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Got to keep the ball in our hands tonight. Doubles, high snap, brought down. X gets tipped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be caught by Lawal.
Here we go.
Good for about an 8-yard gain. Not a great play, but hey, it's positive yards for the Eagles.
Yeah, it looked like that ball might have got tipped right out of after X threw that, but Lawal able to haul it in and pick up about 7, second and 3.
Pumped to see that the Eagles are coming out throwing the ball. I kind of expected
I like it.
a run, but yeah, let's be aggressive. Doubles to the right side. Going to turn around, hand the ball off to Jace. Good patience there. Is going to be able to get maybe a yard or 2. Brings up a 3rd and 1.
22, Jace Nelson, the ball carrier for the
Number
Eagles.
90 in there as well as number 5. Number 90 again, don't forget, we'll talk about his number a lot, Brody Beckman. Fast and aggressive, 28 total tackles. And number 5 was back there as well, Jackson Campworth, 44, leading the team total tackles. 3rd and inches, we'll call it. Eagles get him the jump.
Yeah, got him. I already like our little tempo, too. First couple weeks it was a little slow getting play calls in, but I like getting on the ball, getting set, making the defense jump there, pick up a first down.
With the 5-yard penalty, moves the ball to the Eagles' 46-yard line. Cripps telling them, move the chains, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Razzle-dazzle for the Eagles here. Xavier Vegley's to the right side as a wide receiver closest to us.
Like a wildcat here.
High snap, Jace brings it down. Following his lead blocker, and John Dobb goes to the left side.
Oh, yeah.
Good block out of Cooper White. That's good for 15 yards, maybe even more. Penalty on the play. Great play. Good job there, John Dobb. We talked about him a lot as a pulling guard. Does a great job getting down there. Let's hope for no holding here, and it is a holding penalty on the Eagles. It's all right. One of the things I was going to have if we made it to that X's and O's, which we didn't, and it's okay. You got to have leaders when things are going good, but you got to have a leader when things are going bad. And we can't let mistakes tonight snowball on us. We got to stay in the game, play after play.
Yeah, 100%. I think you look back at that last week game at Salem. We were down 6-0 when they scored, and you looked at that sideline and it looked like we were down 40-0. So tonight, even if you're losing, if they score, you just got to keep your heads up, and it's always next play.
Doubles to the right side, running back left. This time it's Dane Poland.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Jace is going up the middle himself. Good blocking, good
Stiff
running.
arm.
To the 30, lowers the shoulder, down to the 25-yard line. Good for about a 30-yard gain. Eagles 1st and 10 at the 25.
And he's been doing that all season long. 106 carries on the year, 755 yards with 7 touchdowns. Also 14 catches, 152 yards. So great job by Nelson just to get out in open field. And that's what we've kind of wanted to see all year from him. Just get him the ball out in open space and let him make a play.
Man, that front 5, those first couple plays, we talked about controlling the trenches so far, and they've done a pretty good job.
Wildcat once again, doubles all the way around, up back to the right side. Muscup going to be Jace going to the right. A little bit too much patience that time, and he's going to lose a yard. Brought down by number 8 for the Cougars and number 90 once again. Number 8 for the Cougars coming out here tonight. And he's one of those guys that's going to get himself in each play as well.
And 90, Brody Beckman.
Yeah, it looked like left guard was pulling there, and 90 was just going in untouched. And like you said, Jace kind of waited a little bit, always using that patience, but 90 from the backside able to catch up to him. Loss of about 1.
Single receivers out wide, tight end left, up back left. X going to be a pass to the right side. Prater's over there, and it's going to go out.
Thank you.
But it's going to be pass interference. Love the aggressiveness out of the Eagles so far in this first drive.
Great throw by X there, right down the seam. He really put some zip on that one from last week. I know that, I think if you asked X, he probably would say that he'd like to have played a little bit better from last week in Salem. And I think so far this week, tonight, he's came out. He's looked really well. So.
Yeah, I'm liking what Coach Warner's doing, letting him spin the ball a little bit early. Usually, first couple weeks we've been trying to establish that run, but letting X throw it a little bit. Already inside the red zone here, Alex.
Hill Monument red zone. We've already had a couple of Joe Bacardi's first downs too. Yeah, stay on me, Jared. I got to get them sponsors out there. Doubles.
Let's get a Tiny's touchdown here. What about that?
Wildcat, motion man, Musk up to the left side. Jace, he's going left. He's got a hole. He's going to put his shoulder down, keep getting a couple more extra yards on a big run. Going to be for about 7 yards, 2nd and 3 from about the 6, maybe 7-yard line.
And this kind of takes you back to that jumbo package we have, just getting the ball in our guys' hands right away. But now it's just the Wildcat, getting him the ball quick and letting him go.
I like that. We talked about that a lot with Lawal. We're trying to run this route and that route with him. Man, get that dude the ball as soon as you can and let him go.
Well, especially with, as up front, as good as Central is, you get a lot of moving parts, a lot of guys pulling. It's stuff can get clogged up. So just getting the ball, let them get downhill as quick as possible is a good way to go about it.
X under center, heavy, going to the right side. Good vision there by Jace again. Gets to the 5. Going to be about a yard short. Change here this week with the coaching staff as well. Coach Stumpf is the only one up in the booth. Coach Baker down on the field, he wants to be able to talk to his linemen a little bit more.
Yeah, and he did that last week at Salem. I believe it was around halftime. He's like, I need to get into those linemen down there. And it's working out well on this first drive. Hopefully we got 2 plays here to pick up 2 yards and then possibly the end zone. So got to stay disciplined here, not jump.
Under center again, same play to the right side is Jason. He's going to get stopped right away. Number 74, Becker Bennett. Very impressive defensive lineman, makes a tackle at the line of scrimmage, brings up a 4th and 2. Bringing the boys here if you're Central, you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Eagles are going to get out of that jumbo set as Steele and Prater come in, Habermill and Muskup come off. Eagles got to get in the end zone. Roxana had the ball 2 times inside the 10, 0 points to show. Love this. Now you got Steele coming off, Longroff going on. Yeah. Typically when Brody's in, he's getting the ball.
Yeah, and great first drive going right now. 7:20 left here in this first quarter. Got to pay it off here.
Doubles, running back right side. Going to be a loft into the corner, and it's incomplete. Off the hands of Brody Longroff. Nobody was looking for that. I was expecting to turn around. They high-pointed it, though, for Brody on the corner route, and it goes incomplete. Eagles defense is going to come on to the field now after a great opening drive out of your offense. Eagles defense is going to have to do the same thing. Starting lineup once again brought to you by Diamond Roofing and Exteriors. See what Coach G's got. He's got a 3-man front to mess around with, 5-man front he'll go with. It's all about formations here and what he's thinking is going to happen. Motion man number 29 coming across. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, though, with Cole Davis. And we got a gang tackle, and we were able to get 2 guys there after a gain of about 4.
Hat's got to be flying to the football tonight.
Yeah.
As good as number 4 is, you got to get bodies to that football.
Cole Davis, 88 rushes, 675 yards, 12 touchdowns, averaging just under 100 yards a game and at least 1 touchdown.
That's a football player right there.
Yep.
Pass play going to the left side. And that's a pick route again, almost, it looks like.
Great timing route, though. Great job by the quarterback just to put it in number 3's perfect spot right there on the sideline, pick up a first down.
Just looked like a little simple vertical out of the X receiver there with a little out route from the slot. I think we ran that a lot whenever we were playing.
Nate Behrman is going to be your leading receiver, so we'll have to get a number there for him. Turn around, hand the ball off the middle. Eagles are there right away. Cooper Fox leads the way, and another couple Eagles that get the tackle. Gain of maybe nothing. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Cooper Fox, a name we've said all season long, someone who had to step up. Going into this season, him and Dylan Robinson on that outside edge have been doing a great job all year long.
Cooper Fox, 36 tackles. Cooper White, 42.
Like Furlow jumped off sides there on 2nd and 10.
Coach Short said, you guys got us. Watch this.
Yeah.
Come right back at you.
You were right, too, on that 4th down, Alex. Brody coming in, gets the chance to, I think he just ran a corner out, it looked like, and nobody was with him. Great ball by X. Put it in a spot where only Brody could get it, but not able to haul it in.
Trips to the right side, pistol back, quarterback looking to the right side. Good job, good patience there out of him. Gonna gain about 7 yards. When I looked over at the receiver and where our defensive guy was, I thought it was going to be a pick. He waited that extra half a second, though, and was able to get enough for a first down.
Credit to that receiver finding that soft spot in the zone there, settle down and give your quarterback a spot to throw the ball.
They're very good at finding those voids.
They are. A little Travis Kelce-esque there.
Ooh.
Owen Kerr, their quarterback, 65 of 117, 936 yards, 10 total touchdowns, but 4 interceptions on the season.
Motion man out wide. They're going to hand it off, try to go out wide. Cooper White's there to make a tackle on a shoestring tackle. Only a gain of 2. Got to keep it at the edge tonight. We've talked about that.
Yep. And that's something we've done really well all year long. I mean, we go back to Cooper Fox and Dylan Robinson. That's their first job, forcing everything back inside. So your middle linebackers and even your D linemen and safeties can come down and make a play.
4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. Eagles blitz up the middle. It's going to be another tackle in the backfield again. Cooper White there this time. Loss of 2 on the play.
And what else do we say? You got to win first and second down to put yourself in a great spot on third down. Most likely a pass coming here, so corners and safeties got to be ready.
And we talked about that screen pass pregame. I would not be surprised if Coach Short reaches into his bag and pulls that out right here.
Throw it into the boundary over there, you think? Or
They got some room to run.
Motion man number 4 going out wide. That's going to be a little eye wash maybe. Number 9's looking deep. He's got a receiver over there, and it's going to go incomplete. Good job there out of the Eagles defense, forcing a 4th down now. And like Jared said, win first and second. 3rd and 9 turns into an incomplete 4th and 9 now.
Credit to Jackson on the wall over there, staying true and not biting on that fake.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times this year where he's got beat on those hitch and goes.
So yeah, he was step for step right there in coverage. A little bit behind him, but he for the most part, he was all over it. So credit to Jackson on that one.
Number 6 is going to be doing the punting here. Bryce Weeder. He's going to be standing at the 21. Jace is back here at the 26. A very good punt. Spiral. Going to be fumbled out of Jace and fallen on at the 18. So that's all right. 4:23. Good first 2 drives out of Eagles offense getting down there. Good job out of the defense getting a stop.
Man, I'm pretty happy if I'm Coach Jermaine right now.
Yeah.
And I'm happy if I'm Coach Warner, too.
Anybody, really, yeah. They had a shot there on that 4th down. See if they can keep it going here on drive 2.
What are we keying on this time, you think? Like you said, you had your 10 plays scripted out to start.
Well, it seemed like they were pretty successful getting out in space and getting downhill, so we'll see what he's drawing up.
4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, motion man, Jace Nelson. It's going to be a keep out of X, though. Nowhere to go. Cole Davis is in the backfield right away. Loss of about 5 on the play, 4.
X a little slow to get up there. You don't know if he was supposed to give that or if that was designed for him to keep it. It was probably a read. But loss of 4 or 5 there. 2nd and long.
2 guys came onto the field. Timeout for the Eagles. We're going to run to a commercial break. When we come back, we got 3:55 in the first quarter. Eagles and Cougars right here on Blue Pride TV. Not what you want to see if you're the Columbia Eagles. Xavier Vagley going over to the training table. So it's going to be backup quarterback in for the Eagles potentially, not on this play. We'll see what happens, though, here. I think our backup quarterback is Corbin.
Number 4,
Number 4, the sophomore as well. But it's going to go Wildcat with Jace Nelson in the backfield. Doubles out wide. Sniffer back to the right side. Pulling guard is going to be Quivero. Jace is going to run up, get to the original line of scrimmage, give you a 3rd down and 9.
Looks like X might have got rolled up on his ankle there. He's getting it taped up by the trainers, and hopefully he's good to go here in a minute.
Yeah, because he runs that defense, too, in that safety position, calling out where guys are supposed to go. So hopefully we can tape him up and get him back out there.
Coach G's down there talking to Corbin. I guess he's going to go in. Ryder, I guess he goes in as your safety as well. So G's down there talking to him as well. Still Wildcat, 3rd down and 9. Going to be a pass play.
Oh, God.
From Jace.
Oh, my gosh.
Boy, I had to hold my breath there. I forgot I was talking.
Yeah. That was Eagles fortunate to get away with that one.
Jace is a good running back. So, after a very good first drive for the Eagles, not much going on that second one. 3:34 here to go in the first quarter.
Well, yeah, going back to X, I mean, for Coach Warner, that kind of changes your whole script going into this game. So you're going to have to switch it up a little bit, make some adjustments, and see what we can do on the offensive side of the ball.
Got to get a good punt. And we get it off, running into the kicker. There is a penalty flag.
Yep.
Great punt, too. And it's going to be fair caught at the 44-yard line.
Now Jace a little slow to get up.
We'll see if they go running into or roughing here. Roughing being the 15-yarder. I don't even know if that. If
I think
yeah, there's two different ones. One's only 5, and I think, and one's 15.
They do that in high school too.
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like Coach Warner was happy with the punt. They're going to attack it on, so they decline it actually, and they're just going to get the ball at the 44-yard line. Come on, defense.
Looks like it probably would have been running into in that.
Yeah.
In that sense then, and to give them the first down anyway.
So did you guys just say, I may not have been listening, is there 2 of them in high school football too?
I would imagine, because if that was a 15-yarder, that would have given them the first down. There
Yeah.
would have been no, it wouldn't have made any sense to decline it. So I imagine that was just a 5-yarder.
So Eagles defense coming back out again. Vagley is still getting taped up on the sideline. So Ryder Corbin, number 4, the sophomore, is going to be the safety. He's going to be over the top of number 24, Nate Behrman. Empty backfield. Quarterback looks to the left side, and great timing route. And that Breese Central should run that play all night long if we're going to give them 10 yards of cushion. Good for 8-yard gain.
Yeah, and right away they notice 12's not back there at safety, and they're going to try to pick on backup Corbin. So going to have to watch out for that. And that's their number 1 receiver, I believe. So we'll see what goes on in that secondary.
So 2nd down and 2. See if they go for a home run ball here.
That was a false start on 3,
Yep,
yeah.
got him. There's that little razzle-dazzle right there that we talked about pregame.
So number 3, that's the only time I ever see he comes up and he's like a deep tight end, we'll call it. I don't know what the official position
Kind of like
is.
a sniffer.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
He got a little too excited on that one, though.
He did. He did.
He was ready to launch that ball.
Well, that'll help you here if you can win on 2nd down, just like you said last drive. You get that 3rd and longer, and give you a little bit of a shot.
Come on, D.
So 2nd down and 7, doubles to the right side, single receiver to the left, empty backfield. Quarterback looks for a quick little hitch route. Going to be brought down by Cameron Steele and Kason Muskup. But again, if you're going to give me 7 yards, I'll run a 2-yard route.
Yeah.
And turn it into 10.
No reason to make things more complicated than they need to be, right?
Yeah.
And that takes me back to that first week, modern day. We were playing 10 yards off, and then we scooted up, and then they started running right past us. So corners are going to have to make some big plays here. We want to stay in this game.
Double move here on the left side. It's going to be number 6 as the intended receiver, and it's going to be caught at the 12. Eagles Cameron Steele bites on the hitch. Hitch and go turns into 6 points on the Corey Pharmacy scoreboard.
Errors pass complete to number 6, Bruce Streisweeder.
And that's what you expect there. You run 3-4 of them, of the hitches. Eagles are going to step up. They're going to get aggressive.
Run right past you. Great ball by the quarterback, though. Put it right on the money.
So, Cougars score a touchdown there with 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. See if the Eagles can get in the backfield. Good snap, good hold. They get up there, and it's blocked.
He's looking for roughing the kicker, saying it's tipped.
No good.
There you go.
All right, Corey Pharmacy scoreboard. The visiting Cougars 6, Eagles 0. We're going to run to a commercial break real quick. We come back, we'll have the Eagles offense on the field right after this. Save the date, 31st. It's back. Ian Ferguson Band's going to be playing once again for us. With your $40 ticket, you get to listen to them, get your draft beer, and a chicken dinner included. Doors open at 5:30, dinner at 6, and dancing starts at 7. This is our second biggest fundraiser for the Columbia Quarterback Club, so make sure you get your tickets and support the club. Get your tickets with a Columbia Quarterback Club member. Email us at columbiaqbclub@gmail.com or comment on our Facebook page to get your tickets. We thank you for your support, and we'll see you at the Chicken and Beer Dance on January 31st. Welcome back to Blue Pride TV, presented by the Columbia Quarterback Club. Pooch kick last time out of the Cougars. See what happens this time. It's going to be another pooch again, this time caught at the 24.
Like Steele.
Steele's going to get up to about the 34 maybe. Xavier's still over here. He's putting his shoe on after getting taped up.
Like Corbin is going to come out and play quarterback here in place of Vegley.
Corbin this year as a quarterback is 0 for 0 for 0 yards. Does that mean he has a perfect rating?
It might. I don't know exactly how all that works, but
nobody knows how it works. Doubles to the right side. Nelson to the left. They're going to hand the ball off to him. He's going to get out wide. Good stalk blocking out of the Eagles wide receivers. Good for another 15, 20 yards after a hard run out of Chase Nelson.
Great block in the slot there by Cooper White. Drove that kid back about 5 yards. Turned him inside, gave Jace that little lane to bounce it out.
That's a little something we were missing last week, too. We couldn't really get anything on the outside going. A couple stock blockers weren't making their plays, and that's where Cooper White makes his money out there.
1st and 10 for the Eagles from their own 49-yard line. Minute 50 to go in the first quarter. Xavier's running on the sideline. See when they want to get him in there.
He gave him a thumbs up. She's like, no, you got to do a couple more.
High snap. Going to be brought down. Going to be a run to the left side this time. Good for another 3-4 yards. Cooper White with a good kick out right there.
It's always good when you're falling forward. Eagles to pick up about 4 on that one.
Yeah, it went from a 2-yard run to a 4-yard run.
Looks like we got some smoke fog machines down there.
You like that?
Yeah.
Now they're not shutting off. Come on, Ted, figure it out. Everybody in tight for the Eagles this time. But imagine we're going to have a motion man. Might even be a reverse on this play. No. Going to be a rollout. Quarterback's going to run to the right side now. He's got nowhere to go.
Face mask. Oh, nope.
Tuck that football away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 4, Ryder Corbin on the quarterback keeper. And on the tackle for the Cougars, number 5, Jackson.
Yeah, nothing really going there for Corbin. I didn't know if that was supposed to be a rollout and pass or if he designed run there, but
he tucked it pretty quick. Looked
yeah.
Like he was looking to run.
Well, you got 3rd and 8 now, 26 seconds. Gonna have to snap this one with 17 on the play clock. This should be the last play of the first quarter.
Doubles to the right side into the boundaries for the 3rd and 8. Empty backfield. Corbin looking to air it out deep. He's going to the right side, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Oh, one more.
Stops the clock at 8 seconds.
Pass falls incomplete for the Eagles.
Well, shows that he's got a strong arm, though.
There's nothing wrong with that ball going out of bounds. At least it didn't get picked off.
Mm-hmm.
So the Eagles had a great first drive. Not a great second one. 3rd one here. Okay. Still got some positive yards. That's a good thing.
See if we can get a good punt here and try to pin him at least inside the 15. Would be awesome for the Columbia defense.
Gets it off, skies it up in the air. It's going to down at the 22, and the Eagles are going to pick it up at the 22. That's the end of the first quarter. Do they have anything going on in between quarters this week? I don't remember.
I think the inductee thing is going on at halftime. Mr. Sam Horner's getting inducted.
Yeah.
Joy's Hair Fair and Tanning Salon trivia question for you tonight. The Eagles and the Cougars have played each other the second most. Freeburg is the most teams that Columbia has played. They faced each other since 1974, other than 1976. What is the all-time record? We'll have an answer whenever we come back on Blue Pride TV.
What is the answer?
When you're looking for a solid, consistent meal, look no farther than Columbia staple, Joe Bacardi's. The Eagles are happy to team up with Ray yet again to help fuel our players and our volunteers. Ray Bacardi has been a great team member of the Columbia Quarterback Club since our first tournament in 2011 and every year in between. If you're looking for a great pizza, consistent pasta, or a fish or chicken dinner, Bacardi's has you covered. Sit in the back and feel like you're in Italy with a great mural painting, or enjoy the outdoors with the garden seating and occasional live music on the weekends. With over 50 years in business, you know the food and staff have to be good. Head to Joe Bacardi's at 117 South Main Street and tell them the Quarterback Club sent you. Welcome back to Blue Pride TV. First play of the fourth quarter goes for 18 yards.
Second quarter.
Second quarter, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Goes for 18 yards up to the 40. We'll get you an answer here in a second. Central's right up to the line of scrimmage. They're wanting to go now. Hard count. Eagles don't jump. Looks like we got 3 down linemen. Robinson's at the top acting like a stand-up end. They're going to run the ball again with Davis. He's going to run to the outside. I thought there was going to be a fumble on the play, but instead it's a loss of 3. Good job there out of the Eagles. Trivia question from Joyce Hair Fair and Tanning Salon. Eagles and Cougars have played a bunch since 1974. The overall record, anybody got a guess real quick?
I'm close to even. I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing something out.
I'll say 35 to 20.
We'll take it. Answer, 51 total games. 30 and 21 are the Eagles leading the series. Second and 12, quarterback right up the middle. Eagles are all there, but aren't making tackles. And what could have been a gain of nothing turns into a gain of about 17.
Yeah, that was their quarterback there. He's only got, well, that's not only a lot. He's got 332 rushing yards on the season, so great job to just get upfield, follow his blockers. And I could hear Coach Stump saying we had him in the backfield there, but he's just too quick for our D lineman there.
We talked about gang tackling. You got to do it on a night like tonight.
Yeah.
All these guys are hard runners, so got to swarm to the football. Trips to the right side, tight end, empty backfield. Quarterback up the middle again is going to be number 9. He's going to run to the right side, and good job there by Cameron Steele, making an open field tackle. It's a gain of 7.
Number 9, Owen Keeler.
Great patience there out of the quarterback. Sit back, little Le'Veon Bell looking right there and find that gap and get around the edge.
Yeah, and they're winning these first and second downs.
They are.
Defense on their heels right now. Going to have to step up and make a few plays.
Lineman slow to get down for the Eagles. Play action pass going to the left side. Now it's to the middle of the field, wide open at the 8. Into the end zone. Cougars once again, number 6, Bryce Weeder. For about 36, 37 yards.
For a touchdown.
Gave him a little outside shoulder there, put his foot in the ground, got back across his face.
Great route.
Yeah. Second time they're picking on Steele over there. Both go for touchdowns. 9:48 left here in the first half.
It's kind of been the same MO out of Central here. Just lull them to sleep with that run, and then they're going to bust one out. And whether it's a little hitch and go or just a post across the middle of the field, they're willing to stretch it a little bit.
Encroachment, so they're going to bring the offense back out.
There was 8 dudes that just went off and on.
Yep.
We keep everybody's the same. They got 8 guys just for their PAT unit.
That keeps some bodies fresh.
Going to be a run to the right side with number 3 in for another 2-point conversion. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard, 14 Cougars, 0 Eagles, and there was no push out of the Eagles right there. 11 dudes running off the field, about 4 for the Eagles. Again, somebody's got to lead when things are good. You got to lead when things aren't going good. And like we talked earlier, I think in one of the breaks, whenever Xavier went out after that first drive, what momentum we had, I don't know where it's at right now.
Yeah,
it's over there, I guess.
Yeah, and it kind of reminded me, like I said last week, when we were down 6-0 early, and you looked at our sideline, and it was like we were getting killed in the game. I was like, boys, we're down 1 touchdown right now. So, and you're still only down 2 scores with 9:48 left here. You know, 12's not out there, but that just means somebody else is going to have to step up and make some plays.
Need to make a play in a hurry.
And maybe on this special teams here.
Eagles move Jace up to the 20-yard line now. They put Steele back at the 10.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to keep it away from 22. They're going to switch back now.
Pooch it once again. This time it's going to be caught, though, by Wyke at the 23. Makes one man miss. Gets up to the 31.
Number 23, Cooper Wyke on the return for the Eagles. Gets it out to the 31-yard line.
All right.
31, Charlie Tinius on the tackle for the Cougars.
Columbia offense going to have to get something going here if you want a chance in this one, knowing that Breese Central does get the ball coming out in the second half. This is going to be a huge drive for this Columbia offense.
Corbin back in again. I don't even see X on the sideline now.
He's down here getting some ibuprofen from his mom, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, trying to get them all good to go, get back in there.
So single receiver is going to be Lawal in motion. He's going to run to the outside, get behind some Poland guys. He gets his shoulder down, gets another Columbia Eagles first down. Brought to you by Joe Bacardi's.
Man, it seems like the plays that we've been utilizing some space and some speed, it's really been successful for the Eagles. It's like, you know, that first drive we just saw giving that ball to Jace, almost like a little bit of a stretch, but just getting them downhill.
Yeah.
And then there you see get the ball in the Wall's hands and let them get around the edge. So, I don't know, we said stick to the basics, but maybe getting out in space and using that speed is the way to go.
Doubles to the right side, pistol back. Tight end left. Turn around, hand it to Jace.
Nothing new.
Loss of 4, loss of 3. Boy, he was hit. I don't know who got back there for Breeze, but they were there in a hurry.
Nelson tackled in the backfield by
Prater and Steele come on. Oh, Prater coming off now. Oh, now he's staying on.
We got too many. Muskup's got to come off.
Yep. Habermill comes off as well. Second and, we'll call it 12.
Trips right. Ryder looking right. Now he's got to step up in the middle.
Oh, gosh.
Throws it into 3 defenders.
Incomplete.
Whew.
It was knocked down.
Jackson pleading his case. He was open.
Yeah, he had that sideline hitch over there at about 7 yards, I think. Would have picked up, been close to first down, but took a shot in the triple coverage there. Tried to get it to Wyke. Stops the clock at 8:26. 3rd and 12 coming up here.
Make sure you let us know where you're watching from tonight. Week 8 football. Eagles currently trail at 14-0. I don't know why we're playing music when we're on offense. I feel like that's when you shouldn't play music.
Yeah.
Doubles to the left. Hand the ball off. It's fumbled on the play. Still fumbled.
Central saying they got it, and they
recovered by the Cougars. Boy, when things go wrong, they go wrong in a hurry. I don't know if that was a pulled attempt.
Davis, so the fumble recovery for the Cougars. Will take over on the 30-yard line.
If I'm Central, I'm going to the end zone here.
I think you take a shot.
Yeah. But if you're Columbia defense here, can't give up right now. Still first half, you're only down 2 scores. Got to plant your feet. You try to get lucky. Try to turn the ball over here.
Ocean Man 24.
Boot.
Make a hit.
Big hit there by Jace. Incomplete.
Your
Good
classic
defense.
Breese Central bootleg right there. Or bread and butter.
Harris pass falls
Good job on the
incomplete.
Eagles
That'll bring up
recognizing that and being all over it.
Yeah, Jace didn't even go for a wrap-up tackle there. He was leading with his shoulder trying to make a big hit. You got barbecue back there?
Hurt
And you
my
didn't invite me.
feelings.
Hey, OH, baby.
Yeah, back-to-back champs most likely.
Hand the ball off up the middle. A lot of Eagles are there, but gets outside. Number 29. Very good run. Good tackle there by Muska. But it's a gain of about 16 yards. Gets into the Hill Monument red zone.
Yeah, and it looked like Nelson got sucked in way too far. Able to bounce it out. Pick up another first down.
It's tough for those safeties and outside backers. They got to kind of play the middle run, but also kind of be there to set the edge too. So
Eagles 4-down lineman getting set. Ball's coming right away with number 29. Good job there by the Eagles getting back there. I believe it's going to be Cooper Fox with the tackle.
That's where he needs to come in and try to punch that football out.
Is he playing from a safety spot right there?
I think he walked up. He might have.
2nd and 9, 7:30 on the scoreboard.
Got a lot of open field over there to the left side. Brody Furlow jumps off sides again.
2nd and 9, 2nd and 4.
I think they've now done that 3 times on 2nd down.
Yep. It almost seems like if they don't get much on 1st down, they go right to that to try to get what they were supposed to get on that 1st down. This is where you got to be disciplined. We talked about it in pregame. Both teams been pretty disciplined past 15, 20 years, so under these coaching staffs. Now you got a 2nd and we'll call it 4.
Toss out to the left side. Good job there. Eagles flowing to the football. Make a tackle, somebody. Touchdown, Cougars. Good hard run.
Number 29, Cameron.
Set the edge. Just got to get the rest of the bodies there.
Yeah. Great job by Lawal stepping up. I think
Corbin over there too.
Yeah, everyone was there.
Just not
Needed everyone else.
Yeah. 7 minutes left now here in the 1st half.
Sam, what time you got to go down for your Hall of Fame induction? Congratulations, by the way.
I appreciate that. That's a great question. I have no idea. I was probably just going to head down close to halftime. I don't know a ton about the logistics of any of that, but we shall see.
Yeah, they're not going to start without you. PAT is good. Takes the Corey Pharmacy scoreboard. 21 Cougars, 0 for the Eagles. Commercial break. We come back. Will the Eagles get something going? Xavier's playing catch on the sideline. We'll see you right after this. Classic Car Show, November 7th and November 8th. The Barbecue and Beer Dance on the 7th with music presented by Southside Johnny Band. And on the 8th, the Veterans Parade, Classic Car Show, Adult Kickball Tournament, and outdoor music by Dazed and Confused goes from 10 a.m. on. Make sure you head up to the American Legion to support the Sons of the American Legion, as they are big supporters of Columbia Eagle football. That's November 7th and November 8th up at the Columbia American Legion, Post 581. Welcome back to Blue Pride TV, presented by the Columbia Quarterback Club. Terry Wyke watching football from Highland. He is currently nursing an old football injury. Hopefully he gets better soon. Then those injuries sneak up on you. And they're listening at Aces Wild from the parking lot. Move the TV outside. Too nice to sit inside.
Yeah, great night for it.
I don't blame them. We got the windows open up here.
Yep.
Eagles trail it 21-0. This time sending it deep into the end zone. Touchback.
Haven't seen too many of those this year. We've said that can go a long way for your defense if you can put that ball in the end zone. Makes it a lot tougher for the offense.
Man, look at all the walking out of the Eagles.
Yeah. Someone's going to have to step up. I know you're down 21-0, but
Got to find a way to manufacture some energy here.
yeah, and I mean, as some of these seniors, this could be your last game on this field. You don't want to go out not fighting.
And Central get the ball coming out of half, too. So.
Yeah, this is a big drive here if you're Columbia, or Central could put this one away real quick.
Double to the left side. Cooper Wyke's got about 12 yards of cushion on him.
Run a bubble route to him right now. Oh, he's stepping
And they
up
step
now.
up. I like that, though.
Yeah.
Running to the left side. 2 linemen back there right away to make the tackle. Going to be another loss on the play. Number 90 back there, Brody Beckman.
Man, you go back to that first drive where we all the way down the field, you had a chance in the end zone with Longeroff, and then your defense makes a great stop on their first drive. And from then, it's been all Cougars. Columbia defense not able to get many stops, and Columbia offense not able to get anything going.
Now the Eagles are trying to slow it down a little bit. Eagles switch their formation. Cougars do the same. Empty backfield. Motion man, Cooper Wyke. Roll out to the right side. Corbin's got his eyes downfield. He's going to turn around and run now.
There you go.
He's going to get close to a first down. Good little run there out of the sophomore backup quarterback. Brings up a 3rd and 2 now for the Eagles.
And that's something we always like seeing with X, too, just letting him roll out, have options downfield. If nothing's there, use your legs. Something we've seen out of a lot of quarterbacks over the years, the Nick Horners, the Greg Longs, even you, Alex, on those rollouts sometimes. If you see something open, I'm going to run and try to get as many yards as I can.
Problem is, he just got 10 yards. I got 5. 3rd and 3. Got to have this one here if you're the Eagles.
Yeah, big play here. Try to get him jump off sides, maybe.
They are an aggressive front. High snap, brought down, going to be handed off.
Great job,
Jace is going to
Jace.
have something happen, and I don't know if he is. Boy, they are giving a generous spot here.
They're moving.
They're giving it.
Yep.
Joe Bacardi's 1st and 10. Good job, Jace Nelson.
Great vision there. Snap was a little high, and Corbin had to get it down quick and get it in Jace's belly.
Been a little high all night.
Yeah, and I mean, Jace made that first guy miss. That would have been a loss of about 5, but just that athleticism of Nelson able to get upfield and fall forward, as it almost seems like he's always doing. Yeah, and going back to that safety being 10, 12 yards off, I like when they start like that and then come up to like 4 or 5 yards.
Doubles. Looking to the outside. Steele catches it, gets upfield, lowers his shoulder. It's going to be gain of 9.
Here we go.
Let's get a little tempo going here.
Man, they just another generous spot. Another 1st and 10 for the Columbia Eagles.
Well, and you forget we talk about X so much. He's a sophomore, and you look at Corbin. He's another sophomore. So I mean, these are 2 young kids that are out here doing what they can, trying to go on a big drive here.
Trips left bunch.
I like spreading it out over here.
Now there's only 6 guys in the box for the Cougars. See if the Eagles can do anything with that. It's going to be a pass, though. Looking to the middle of the field, and it's picked off by Cole Davis. Gives a short field.
Almost seemed like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
I agree. I think that happened earlier when he almost threw the pick.
Yeah.
It's almost like he knows I'm going to this route, and
Yeah.
nobody's going to stop me except a pick. So now if you're Central, do you go for it?
Yeah, you're up 21-0 right now, and you get ball at half, under 5 minutes. They can run away with this one real quick. Columbia defense still got a chance here, though.
29's in motion, man. They're going to hand the ball off up the middle with Cole Davis. Cooper Wyke's back there, but another hard run.
Man, he runs hard.
Yeah, he does.
Bodies, bodies, bodies. Got to get him to the football.
It's like a scataboo, man.
Built like him.
Ryder Corbin and Caden Rabel in on the tackle.
Yeah, when you play Central, they always got a couple athletes that you got to look out for, and Cole Davis has been the top one tonight for the Central Cougars.
There's that quick little screen to the left side. Shoestring tackle is lost. Going to the outside now. Robinson's over there. Corbin's over there. Gets knocked out of bounds. From the 42 down to about the 24, 18-yard completion.
A lot of missed tackles going on right now on this Columbia defense. Going to have to lock in here and go back to the basics and your techniques, making your tackles. Looks like Quivereau in there now on the D-line with Habermel and Furlow. 1st and 10 for Central.
Up the middle again with Davis. Good little juke step over to the right side. Now he gets knocked down. Good job there making the tackle in the open field as an Eagle defender. I believe Furlow maybe.
Second long. Watch that hard count.
Yeah. He's just bouncing off people, though, all game long. Central trying to waste a little bit of that clock, approaching 3:30 now. With a 21-0 lead.
Doubles, pass play, quarterback looking to the corner of the end zone. He's got a receiver over there, number 24, and it's through his hands. Good defense there out of Jace. Brings up a third down, and we'll call it on the longer side of medium.
Another good ball by the quarterback, though. I mean, he put it in a spot only where 24 could get it. Had a chance at it. Went right through his hands. But stops the clock. Third down here. Need to make a stop here.
Man-to-man out here closest to us on this right side. Quarterback looks to the left, though. Going to go incomplete.
Oh.
Catch.
I looked like I hit the ground.
It's going to be enough for a 1st and 10. Ball down to the 14-yard line.
We're just playing for the sticks there. Wide receiver ran right to the first down marker and turned around. Lawal made a decent job on the play, but a better catch.
And that's where I think we kind of struggle at times. You know, you got to know down and distance, know the sticks.
Yeah.
And we talked about it in the pregame show, man. They find a void, they find the sticks, they do it right.
Yeah.
Football is as much a mental battle as it is physical.
Yeah.
You know, you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah, you can get killed out there, man. It's a vicious game.
It's dangerous.
Going up the middle, Cole Davis, another hard run,
my
bounces off two defenders, gets his way into the end zone, good for a 15-yard gain. And there's 4 Eagles all getting up slow on the play.
I think Cam Scattaboo is an accurate description.
Yeah, he just bounced off about 4 dudes.
5'10", 195, and he ran like he was 5'10", 250 right
Yeah.
now.
What a run there by Davis. That might be one of the most impressive runs. I know it was only about 12 yards, but wow. Yeah. Impressive run there.
There's a reason that these Cougars are top 10 in the state of Illinois, and pretty much every bracket and ranking that you look at.
Yeah, they're showing it. They're just so multidimensional. They're able to run downhill. They can get their athletes out in space. And quarterback tonight has shown that he's got a great arm and can throw it all over the field.
Well, not what we expected here in this first half. 2:32. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard, 28 for the Cougars, 0 for the Eagles. We'll bring you the rest of the first half after this. Tiny's Tavern and Grill is proud to support the Columbia Quarterback Club once again for the 2025 season. A local favorite, they're celebrating their 50th year in business this year. Located at 602 North Main Street, enjoy the best beer garden in town on a cool, crisp fall afternoon. Enjoy a regular domestic drink or maybe even a German-inspired Pilsner. An American restaurant and German-inspired tavern, the famous Tiny Burger, Trashed Wings, or Millie's Chili is something that is an everyday favorite. If you're wanting something different, try the schnitzel or some of the old-school recipes from Everhart's from back in the day. Tiny's is always there to donate food to the players or make some food for our game day volunteers. Head to Tiny's at 602 North Main Street and give them a try the next time you're out and about. Welcome back here, Blue Pride TV, presented by the Columbia Quarterback Club. In a night that we thought could go one of two ways. Right now, it's not going the way that we thought it was going to go, as the Cougars are pretty much commanding all aspects of the game right now here with a 28-0 lead. Eagles are now moving everybody up to about the 20-yard line. Another pooch kick going to be caught by Steele. He's going to get in front of his blockers. He's just going to run right away. He's got to protect the football. He gets up to the 49-yard line. A little extracurricular going on behind the play. See what 2 penalty flags are thrown. We'll see what the calls are going to be. Good return there by Steele to get up to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, showing his speed there. Getting up in that hole and picking up a good amount of yardage to get us in a decent spot to try to get some points on the board.
Officials getting together, talking about the penalty right now. Holding on the offense. Unsportsmanlike on the defense. Offset?
I don't think those offset because unsportsmanlike is 15 and the holding's only 10, right?
Yeah. So they couldn't offset then. So it's going to be 10 yards. Is it 10 yards back from the spot and then 15 yards up?
I guess so, yeah.
So I'm going to save the officials some steps here. I'm not going to walk. But now it's a post. Now he's got to go up 15 yards.
They can't do the math in their head and just walk it off.
That's what I was thinking.
That's like me doing a math problem.
Yeah. Rushing math out there right now.
Multiple flags in the play.
So the Eagles are going to take over from their own 43. And if you ever needed a drive, this might be the time. And you might be thinking about something fancy here if you're Coach Horner. Just try to make something happen.
Yeah. Well, it seems like the whole morale since, I know I said earlier, but since Vagley's went down after that great first drive on offense and defense, just no really mojo here on this Columbia sideline. Need a little something going into halftime here. Build a little momentum.
High snap, handed off though to Jace. Tries to bounce around, but it's going to be number 90 back in the backfield once again. Making the tackle is Brody Beckman. Maybe a gain of 1 thanks to a hard run out of Jace.
Nelson with a rush, brought down by 90, Brody Beckman, and 54, Ezekiel Matthews.
When we get to the Edward Jones halftime show, it's going to be 20 minutes tonight. First 5 minutes is going to be for a Hall of Fame induction. I think Coach Horner, Nick and Sam. I don't know any other coaches that are coming tonight. Iorio, Detmer, Touche, they're all getting in. 2 teams, state championship teams as well. Doubles. Corbin, right side. Jackson Lawal makes the catch. Gonna have to make a man miss. He does. Keeps his feet moving. Gonna be a 3rd and 1. Have a little tempo here if you're Coach Horner. 1:30 to go on the clock. You still got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, that's something I like to see. Just getting the ball out in his hands quick. Letting him make a play out in open space. Made 2 guys miss there, but makes it a 3rd and short to make it manageable. Approaching 1 minute now with 1:15 left here in the first half. You're definitely in 4-down territory, I would think, but you don't want to give them the ball.
When we're wanting to go a little bit quicker, it's taking 25 seconds to get out there and get a play called. 3rd and 1. Got to have a first down before you can do anything else. Handoff up the middle. Nothing going. Good stop there out of the Cougars.
Central might burn a timeout here. Stop running in the middle.
I think Coach Horner's going to let it go to half now.
Nelson, the ball carrier.
4th and 2, going to punt.
On the tackle. That'll bring up 4th down.
If you're Jace here, kick it away from number 3 for the Cougars, who's back there, Conlon Haar. Keep it away from him. Don't give him a chance of running this one back.
Jace having a conversation with Coach Kendall, looking at the clock, saying, I know it's 4th down, but there's only 15 seconds. Maybe wanting to keep the offense on the field, but he's in a position, tough position there. If you're this coaching staff, you don't want to give them the ball right at midfield.
Yeah.
When they got a bunch of athletes they can chuck it down the field to. So.
And we didn't even show that we were wanting to keep things moving either. So, maybe if we would have had a little bit more tempo and speed going, maybe I'm all for that. But
yeah,
looked like the Eagles were fine to let that go into the halftime.
State emission inspections and have a state-of-the-art full-service car wash. Hope to see you during your vehicle's next time out. Go Eagles!
Edward Jones halftime show. Jared, we're going to have to see if we can find some scores. We need a little help here in the playoffs to try to make something happen and get a good seed. So see if the IHSA has any scores up for us. Where do you go to X too a bunch, don't you?
Yeah.
What do you search on there for scores?
618 football, and then I go to latest. And then I just search it and then go to latest, and then usually there's a couple scores on there.
Eagles looking like they're going to punt again. Motion man, Cooper White to the right side. It's going to be a pass. They're going to fake it. No, they're going to kick it. He had all sorts of options there. It's going to be a punt picked up at the 5. Brody Longroff's down there Rest of the Eagles got to get there. Good job there, Brody Longroff and Brody Furlow making the tackle. 3 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, it might just be the Roxanne game right now. They're showing scores for. See if I can find.
So in the first half here, that was all Eagles. The first 2 drives turned into all Cougars in the end. Looks like the Cougars are going to take a knee. And go into half. Trying to figure out who wants to be on the field right now.
Well, they have 75 to choose from.
That's a lot going on for a knee. All right, first half comes to an end. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard 28-0 as we now enter into the Edward Jones halftime show. Again, Hall of Fame inductions going on here real quick. We'll stick with it here on Blue Pride TV. Jared's looking up some scores. What do you got to start?
Let's see. Freeburg playing Salem. They lead 24-6.
I think they might be going pretty quick here into this induction. We're going to send it over to the press box with Patrick and let you know about this Hall of Fame tonight.
If we can direct your attention to the 50-yard line, tonight we continue to celebrate our 2025 induction class into the Columbia High School Athletic Hall of Fame. It's not every day that we get to honor one of our Hall of Famer, let alone 3 who share both a legacy and a last name. This evening, we recognize 2 remarkable athletes whose talents, work ethic, and teamwork lifted to new heights, and their father, who helped shape them and countless other players, not only in their athletic success, but their character and our very own CHS football coach. Let's first welcome Nick Horner back to Columbia High School. Nick was a 2020 graduate of Columbia High School and a 2024 graduate of Mizzou. While playing sports at CHS, Nick was a 3-sport athlete playing football, basketball, and baseball. Nick was Columbia's quarterback and a 3-year starter. In football, Nick holds the school record for single-game passing touchdowns, career completions, career pass yards, and career passing touchdowns. He was named a first-team All-Conference quarterback in 2018 and 19, and first-team All-State 2019. Academic All-State in 2018 and 19 as well. Nick led his team to 3 conference championships in football and a conference championship in baseball. Other Columbia accolades in 2019 for Nick are basketball team captain, basketball team conference champion, all-tournament for Columbia Freeburg Holiday Basketball Tourney, and CHS football penciler winner. Ladies and gentlemen, please help Principal Brian Reeves and Assistant Principal Amanda Bedard congratulate Nick Horner on becoming a member of the CHS Athletic Hall of Fame. Next, let's welcome Sam Horner back to Columbia High School. Sam was a 2020 graduate of Columbia High School and a 2024 graduate of Mizzou. Sam is currently working on his master's degree at Eastern Illinois University. While playing sports at CHS, Sam was a 3-sport athlete playing football, basketball, and baseball. Sam was a 3-year starter on Columbia's football team. The Belleville News-Democrat in 2018 named Sam Player of the Year for defense. Sam and the football team were conference champions 3 years in a row. Sam Horner was a 3-time all-conference selection in 2017, 2018, and 2019 for football. He was also named to the academic all-state team in 2017, 2018, and 2019. In baseball, he was all-conference in 2019. He also won the Penciler Award in baseball. Sam is a school record holder for touchdown catches in a single game. Ladies and gentlemen, please help Brian Reeves and Assistant Principal Amanda Bedard congratulate Sam Horner on becoming a member of the CHS Athletic Hall of Fame. Our last inductee is our current athletic director and head football coach, Scott Horner. Coach Horner started in the Columbia School District in 1996 and will be retiring at the end of the 26-27 school year. For 30 years, Coach Horner has been part of the football program, taking over the helm in 2001. This is his 25th year as head coach. In 2007, Horner led his team to an IHSA 3A state runner-up, and in 2008, IHSA 3A state semifinals. Coach Horner led 19 of 24 teams to the IHSA 3A 4A playoffs. Playoff runs include the following years: 2001, 02, 03, 04, 06, 07, 08, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, and 2024. He has led 12 different teams to conference champions. Scott Horner coached 4 teams to undefeated seasons. Belleville News Democrat named Coach Horner Football Coach of the Year 4 times, and the St. Louis Rams named him Football Coach of the Week in 2003, 07, 2012, and 2013. Coach Horner was inducted into the Illinois High School Football Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 2024. The St. Louis Metro Football Coaches Association Hall of Fame inducted Coach Horner in 2022. He is currently the winningest football coach in Columbia High School history with 170 total wins. Thank you, Scott, for your successful 25 years of coaching service to Columbia High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please help our CHS principals congratulate Coach Scott Horner on becoming a member of the CHS Athletic Hall of Fame. One more big round of applause for the Horner Trio.
Welcome back into the Edward Jones halftime show. Pretty neat little thing right there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff.
With the 3 Horner boys getting in, and it's got to be a proud moment for not only Coach Horner and the boys. You got Mrs. Horner down there, too, at the 50-yard line, front and center for him.
Yeah, and the sister Ella, who coming off a big win last night in Breese Central, that volleyball team, been on a roll. So, yeah, Horner family doing great things.
Before we get into the Eagles marching band, I kind of like they got George Weber Chevrolet up here.
That's awesome.
That was kind of neat, even giving a shout-out to the band right there. So, pretty cool little thing right there for the Eagles. Coaches all heading off to the locker room. And while the band's getting set up, what in the world Coach is going to say here down 28-0?
I mean, you've had your chances. I mean, on that first drive, we had great drive.
Fantastic drive.
I think Central's just got too many athletes, and losing number 12, which was pretty much a big game plan of ours, using him pretty much in the run game and the pass game. He goes down on that second drive, and since then we really haven't got to get anything going. But defensively, I mean, they just have a lot of athletes and that are tough to stop.
And it's kind of tough, you know. They have too many dudes.
Yeah.
Whenever it boils down to it, you got to have the Jimmies and the Joes, and they got the Jimmies and Joes going on right now. And so at this halftime, hopefully we don't see a running clock. You never want to see that. You want to get ready, and you want to get a little confidence going here for Week 10 to come around. And when it boils down to it, Eagles got a lot of work for them here in the second half.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're not in these positions a lot with Coach Horner, Coach Germain at the helm, being down this much at halftime, but they are so good at their halftime adjustments, at getting guys in the right positions to make big plays. I think you're going to see a lot of different things on the offensive side of the ball, probably a lot of Jace Nelson back in that wildcat position, just trying to get things going on the run a little bit, just try to put together a good drive and try to move on from that.
We're going to send it down to the drum majors down onto the field, and we'll have the Columbia Eagles marching band with their halftime performance going on, and then we'll come back. We'll give you a little bit more of a rundown on Columbia Athletics here in the next coming weeks.
Tonight's Eagle fight song is led by guest conductor Heidi Bear.
Good job there out of the Eagles marching band. Once again, like always, doing good things. Senior color guard we're all announced here tonight, and I believe the band will be announced in the basketball season whenever it's over with. Let's talk a little bit Columbia Eagles athletics. A lot of going on right now. A couple things that were ending, a couple things that are getting ready to get started off again. Tonight we had the Hall of Fame induction. This round between, I think it was 2 weeks ago they did an induction, and then tonight they did it. So they announced 4 coaches, like we said, Coach Horner, Coach Detmer, Coach Touche, and Coach Iori are your 4 coaches. Yep. 2 state championship teams, the 1987 baseball team and the 2010 cheer team. I believe those were the first 2 state championships in school history. And there's 6 athletes. Nick Horner, Sam Horner, both got inducted here tonight. On top of that, here we go. Grant Snow, Katie Noski were last time we played, and Brianna Walbacher and Sophia Benaldi are the other 2 players that I assume will be announced in the wintertime at a basketball game. So congrats to all of them. Huge congratulations. Avery Arundel finished 2nd at the state tournament in 1A in girls golf last week. Finished at +3, 1 stroke off the behind, 1 stroke behind first. Shot a 76 on Friday, a 71 on Saturday. Great way to end your senior and your high school golfing career with Avery Arundel. Brendan Gibson finished 70th. He was +20 on the weekend. He was 9 over on Friday, 11 over on Saturday. Sophomore and getting a chance up at the state tournament. Got to be happy with that.
I think anybody that plays golf will tell you those scores are pretty impressive. So it's a really hard sport.
That's my front 9.
Well, when they said Arendel's records that she had a couple weeks ago, we all looked at each other like, oh, my goodness, she's got some crazy records already.
I think she's going somewhere to play hockey too, or something.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. Where she's playing golf at. I was told. I think she's also maybe going to play hockey.
Wow.
As well, so
Going up to Eastern?
I don't think so. I can't remember where it's at, but we don't have any hockey up there.
Boys soccer getting ready to begin their regionals here next week. They are the #1 seed in the Columbia Regional. They are in the Father McGivney sectional. Regionals begin Monday at 5 p.m. with the regional final coming to you Friday at 6 p.m. Eagles are currently #3 in the state of Illinois in 1A according to Max Preps. They are 17-5-3 in the regular season. And finally, girls volleyball, #1 in the state of Illinois in 2A according to Max Preps. #1 in the Roxana Regional in the Westland sectional. They love their matchups on paper. They talk about how the bracket worked out for them. They start regional play on Tuesday at 6 p.m. up in Roxana, and the finals are Thursday at 6 p.m. They are currently 25-1 and had a huge win last night at Breese Central.
3 sets, right? Pretty sure it went
3 sets. So the Horner household, Ella happy. She's senior libero. She's always in a good mood now, huh?
She is. She's been pretty confident the last couple of months with the way they've been playing, and obviously at the start of the season you got to get some things figured out. But I think at this point they're cruising pretty good right now. And at this point, volleyball is a game of mistakes. So.
And if I'm not mistaken, all these girls have pretty much played their whole life.
They have. Too. I know my sister and Mara Kohlenberger, Ava Matthews, Jersey Thompson,
Kinley Janey.
Yeah, Kinley Janey. All those. They all grow up together playing club volleyball together. I remember I went to those games growing up, and they got an impressive squad. So if anything's true about the regionals and the sectionals in this area, I'm sure it's loaded. It's going to be probably modern day and Central and Columbia, Freeburg.
Yeah.
So if you can get out of those first 2 rounds, usually you give yourself a good chance to make it to that state tournament. So we shall see.
Columbia still has 2 games next week, Waterloo and Freeburg. So still got a couple games before regionals start. But good luck to everybody in the future. Congratulations to Brendan and Avery. Did a great things going on, Columbia Athletics and football. We know that there's going to be a Week 10. Currently throwing around some ideas for a playoff pairing watch party. I know you guys did it back at your house a couple of years ago. We did it at the school. What I would like to do, Quarterback Club potentially, throwing around the idea of streaming it up here, putting it up on the video board.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be
Sit out here on the field and watch it. Think something different, something cool, something
Go
new.
live during it, talk a little bit, talk to some players during it. And I think that'd be awesome.
A little pregame show podcast kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know? Yeah.
We might even bring the video in. I don't know, but might be something that we can do. Jared's got scores here. We're a minute away before the Edward Jones halftime show concludes.
Well, Modern Day leading St. Teresa. There's another
Point.
possible
All right.
point we can get. CM beating Jerseyville 14-7, 4 minutes left in the first
Man, we need
half.
Jersey bad in that one.
Westland leads Carlisle 14-0. Waterloo tied Triad 7-7 at the half. Let's see, anything else that matters for us? Yeah, that's about it. Freeburg leads Salem 24-6. St. Mary's leads Althoff 23-0 at halftime.
St. Mary's like St. Louis St. Mary's?
St. Mary's South Side.
Are they green?
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably a private school.
Yep. Highland Mascuda 7-7 score there. And that's about it.
Well, Eagles got to figure something out here. Edward Jones halftime show is over with. Got 5 seconds, and then we're going to get ready for second half football. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard currently reads 28-0. Doesn't matter what happened in that first half. We put up 28 points before and a half. We're going to need at least 29. If we want to be the conference representative, though, we got to win tonight's game by 24. So we put ourselves in a little rough spot there for that. But anything is possible, right?
Anything is possible,
High
Alex.
school football.
Yeah. Second half, Eagles kicking off. A little bit of a pooch kick, gonna bounce at the 25, be picked up on that far sideline next to Central's sideline. Brought down by Cooper Wyke and
Quiverow?
Dane Quiverow at the 35-yard line. Eagles defense did a pretty good job, you know. I mean, you give up 28 points, but kind of held their own, it seemed like. So Eagles are going to have to make something happen here now.
Yeah, and like we said, they got a couple dudes that they can get the ball to and trust on their offense. So number 4 been the main key that Columbia defense has had to look out for, and he's had a big game. So that's a guy that we're going to have to key in on.
You're going to pitch it out to the outside. Got to keep edge. Good job, Jace, getting over there and getting the edge. And it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Great start to the second half.
Yeah, and you can hear Coach Stump saying Cooper got sucked in once again, tried to force it in, but lineman did a great job. But a better job by Jace Nelson to come up and make the tackle. Looked like he was going for the football there, trying to punch it out.
I imagine we're going to see a lot of number 4 and that QB on the ground to start this half. Get
Yeah.
the clock running. Hopefully the Eagles can keep running those alleys and making some tackles.
Need to get a turnover. It'd be nice. Trips to the left side. Quarterback booting to the left side. They're going to run, look for a little void. Good job finding it. There's number 3 on defense is Jace. That's a great play. We watched that play in the pregame show.
Yep.
Just find that void. And you got a short route, an intermediate route, and you got a deep corner, I guess we'll call it. You know, that's a 3-level. That's what Columbia used to run all the time. Now I don't get to watch it as much, but nice little combination there.
Yeah, I don't think we've talked about how great the Central O-line has been, too. Quarterback has had all day to throw, putting the ball right on the money every time.
4 down linemen for the Eagles this time. Single safety is Jace. Pitch play. Trying to run to the outside. Good job, Fox, forcing it back in. Now we got to make a tackle, and we're able to.
Oh, my goodness.
But it's a gain of 12, 1st and 10. Ball now in Eagle territory.
Number 29, Cameron Biggs takes the pitch.
4 was head hunting there as a lead blocker. Did a great job getting out the Cameron Steele. And they're going to keep it on the ground here. 1st and 10 once again.
Trips to the left side. Ball on the right hash. Davis is your pistol back. Going to be looking to the left now, middle of the field. All the time in the world. Quarterback's going to step up, run it himself. Penalty flag on the play.
It'll be a hold.
It's good for about 15 yards, but that flag is in the area of holding.
Runs it out of bounds. There is a flag on the play.
He had a guy down the middle of the field, too, wide open. Looked like safety. Misread key there, but not going to matter.
Push him back 10 yards from the spot. From the previous spot, I guess.
They
Video
got Cougar
board.
in jail. That's awesome. That's hilarious. All right, 1st and long here. So you win first down. Got to win first down.
Yeah, yeah. You don't win first down here. First and 20. Trips to the left side. It's that same play that we were just talking about. The same outcome almost.
This is a great throw.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, Jace was there, too, in front of that kid. He just put it right over top of him.
Across his body, too. Rolling out to his left.
We got to get some – I wonder what Coach G's yelling at him then from the sideline. I just think back to whenever we played JG. We had a couple different coverage calls that sit some guys in that flat and those intermediate routes to kind of help come off and make a play. So I don't know if that's something they went over in practice or not. Or
You got a couple different guys in there now, too. I mean, you got Harville playing in that middle linebacker with Corbin as a safety.
Play action. Quarterback looking to the left side. Fox gets back there. Quarterback's going to shove it down the
Get it, Jace.
middle of the field.
Good play.
And it's going to be
Great
incomplete.
play.
he was all over that one. Tracking the ball as soon as it was in the air. Making a play on it.
Yeah, great job by 22 there. Brings up 3rd and long. Clock stops.
Cooper Wyke was there too. If that ball floats another half a second, Cooper might get a pick.
And we keep saying it, but man, this quarterback, that was a stop, go back across his body 50 yards down the field.
Yeah, that was a bomb.
Oof. This kid's impressive, man. I know the story's been number 4, but number 9's had quite the night as well.
On the run, too.
Yeah.
3rd and 20. Motion man. Boot. Quarterback going to the left side. He's got his eyes downfield, just chucks it. On defense is Cooper Wyke down there. 4th down now. Good job there, Eagles D, getting a stop.
There we go.
Pass incomplete. 4th down.
Quick release out of the quarterback too. Like he just looked like he just.
It's almost effortless from him.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. They haven't ran that quick screen much tonight. Haven't seen it, but they've been getting their first downs on mostly 4 or those rollouts. But force a punt here on that first drive, 9:35 in the 3rd quarter. And that's what you need, a little bit of momentum to get your offense going.
Great punt.
That thing almost turned over.
Jace is going to catch it at the 9-yard line, gets to the sideline, and gets driven down at the 22. Eagles offense, 9:26 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles offense got to get something going. See if Xavier Vagley is able to come back out. Nursing a little bit of an injury in that first half, and there's number 12 out there for this second half. Let's see what Xavier can get done.
Need a little Paul Pierce action from him here, coming back out on the wheelchair.
Trips to the right side, single receiver to the left is Ricky Prater. Running back Jace to the left side. 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers for Central, showing a little bit of a cover 2 look. They're rolling over to the right side. That's where X is going to throw it. He's got Lawal over
Jackson.
there. Jackson makes the catch at the 50-yard line, fights his way to the 41. Get yourself back into the football game, Xavier, and have yourself a great first throw. Huge gain on the play.
I kind of like the play call from Coach Horner there, coming out, you get a stop and taking a shot to try to get that momentum going. You know, and credit to Jackson too. I think there's been some throws throughout the year that him and X really haven't been able to connect on, and to even be able to go after that ball and go up and get it.
I think he had 2 off his fingertips that were right there. Able to go up and climb the ladder there, pick up a first down.
To foster that connection for years to come here.
Yep.
Empty backfield this time. Trips right into the boundary, doubles to the left side. Vagley looks to the left, arrow route with Jace. He catches it. Lowers the shoulder, gets another 7 yards. 2nd down. No, they're going to give them 8. 2nd down and 2.
Just a simple arrow route there. Something that we've been wanting to see a little bit all season long. Jace Nelson able to do a great job out of the backfield and catch passes, but line him up as receiver there and give him a chance, pick up 8 yards.
Same formation again. 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers for the Cougars.
I'd throw the bubble route.
Going to the left side this time. Prater's over there, and it's going to go incomplete. That's okay. I like that. Good play call. Good job taking an attempt. Now you got to hope that you can get 1 yard on 3rd and 1, right?
Yeah. 2nd and short. I love the deep pass there, taking a shot. Because you're probably in 4 down territory here. You got 2 downs to pick up, about 1.5 yards. The clock stopped at 8:15. Going to do a little huddle here.
Get 1 yard here.
Coming out in that jumbo set.
Under center is Vaguely. Turns around, hands the ball off. There's a bunch of Cougars in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Got to go for it.
Yeah, definitely keep your offense on the field here. I think you spread it back out.
I agree.
Man, so, yeah, that's a tough one there.
I mean,
You got to think you can get 1 yard.
yeah, and it's third. You know, it's 2-down territory too, right? So a lot
Right.
of teams are going to run the ball on 3rd down, hoping that you're going to go forward there. I just don't think we got downhill quick enough out of the backfield.
And they got a great push out of their front 4.
They did.
Empty formation here once again.
Got to have time for Vaguely. Looking across the middle of the field, and it's going to go incomplete. Turnover on downs for the Eagles, and another time where the Eagles defense gets you a stop. And the offense is able to
Move the
get
ball a little
things
bit.
moving,
Yeah.
but not enough.
Cougars will take over on 3rd downs.
7:40 left here in the 3rd now. On this senior night in Columbia.
Man, the Eagles offense had some good drives this game, just ended up stalling out.
Yeah. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers coming on a blitz on the top of the screen. Eagles are there, but they're going to get underneath.
There you go.
And it's a good job there. Brody Furlow making the tackle, getting out wide. Only a gain of 3.
29. Cameron Biggs, the ball carrier for the Cougars, brought down by.
And we talk a lot about number 4, Cole Davis. And Coach G, I was talking to him this morning. He said, you know, you're not going to talk a bunch about number 29, but he's just as good, and you got to watch him.
There he is on that left side.
Got a flag in here, maybe a hold. Looks like the vicinity.
I looked down to look at one stat, and a whole play happened.
Cameron Biggs, 33 carries, 164 yards and a touchdown.
There's a hold on the Cougars. Back them up.
Let's get this drive to stall here again for the Cougars.
I said it earlier, 2nd and long. Watch that hard count.
Yeah, at least give you a 2nd and 11 now at this point. Currently sits at 2nd and 16. Quarterback, all deep ball going across the middle of the field. Number 3's there. Number 3 makes the catch.
What?
It's brought down at the 26.
There's no hit. There's no
I
hit.
think he said face mask.
Oh.
Unless he's talking into his mic, maybe.
Well, there's no hip drop tackle because that would have been called in the NFL there, but
I forgot that's even a rule.
I don't think it is in high school, though.
They put the rule in, but I don't think they've really enforced it much. It's kind of tough.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It is a face mask, according to the white hat, going to be 15 yards. And I said the 34, I meant the 24.
Face mask against the Eagles.
Another great ball there by the quarterback, though, right down the middle of the field, right on the spot.
Rolling out to his left, stopping back across his body.
And we jump off sides.
Eagles were all out blitzing there.
Encroachment on the Eagles.
First down and 5 from the 8. Toss out wide. Eagles getting over there. Good job. Now we got to make a play.
Just got to set that edge. I feel like we're getting bodies there. They just keep getting around. Credit the stock blocking by the Cougar receivers.
Like he did step out of bounds around the 6 or the 7.
Cameron Biggs, the ball carrier.
Second and 3. Number 29, Patience to the 1.
Yeah, first and goal. 6:20 here. Just going to hand it off to 29 right up the middle again, but stuffed on first down. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play. Great job by that D-line.
Eagles loaded up at the line of
I'm sure that front line for the Eagles is gassed.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be. They just ran out 5 new dudes.
That's what I was noticing. They're able to replace those front guys so easily.
Number 3 with a hand up the middle, into the end zone for another Central Cougar touchdown.
Number 3, Conlon Har in for a Cougar score.
Conlon Har gets the touchdown that time. He had 6 touchdowns coming into the night. I don't know what he's at now.
I don't know if he had one earlier. Yeah, I think he did have one earlier, too, on a catch.
What number was it?
3.
Did you catch the post earlier?
I think so.
You might have.
I don't remember a post even happening. Oh, terrible memory problems. But while we're talking about that,
Mrs.
PAT
Extra
is
point.
no good. So that takes the score on the Corey Pharmacy scoreboard, 34. Columbia Eagles still looking to get into the end zone tonight. We haven't had a Tiny's touchdown. It's going to happen this time down.
Well, at least the cheerleaders' arms won't be sore tomorrow.
They will not be.
There's still some game left.
We'll have to look over, see what the Central cheerleaders are doing a dance. I don't think they're doing any push-ups.
They got just as many cheerleaders as they do players on the sideline.
Yeah,
too.
they do.
They might have just as many cheerleaders as we do players on the sideline. And I tell you what, it's, growing up playing Breese, coaching against them now, it hurts me to say this, but man, you got to like what Breese Central's doing on every aspect of the sports, their facilities. They do it right up there in Clinton County.
1,000%. They've been kicking butt for a while. I know we've been battling them for years, and I'm happy for Coach Short to, what a great guy. I can't think of anybody else to lead a better program. So, shout out to Central for all their success over the last couple of years.
And that's almost in every sport, too. I mean, look at baseball and soccer and even girls basketball, who's been dominant in the Cahokia Conference for so long.
Eagles offense coming back out. Xavier going to make his way. Like Sam said earlier, good couple drives out of the Eagles offense, just kind of stalls out and not able to get to the promised land. Mr. Reeves, you have anything to say up here tonight? Welcome to the press box.
Thanks for having me. It's been a great night with 20-some-odd seniors being recognized with them and their parents. 3 Horners going into the Hall of Fame. It's kind of a good night.
You want to call a play?
I'll let you handle that.
Single receivers out wide. X hands it off to Jace. Not much going on there. Ball comes out. Looked like the Eagles reacted pretty quick, but I don't know if it's going to be quick enough. See what the officials are trying to get down there and see what's going on. 2nd down. Let's talk the school expansion here real quick. Got a lot of things going, a big expansion going on too, and it's kind of taking place and it's looking really good.
Every 2 weeks we take a tour, we meet, take a tour, and it's amazing the difference in just that time, the amount of drywall that goes up, paint, flooring that goes down. Right now they're putting several layers of soundproofing in the auditorium. Science classrooms have flooring down. Some of them are starting to get the cabinetry in. First floor is going to be mostly some math classrooms, and they're all just coming along. It's going to be fantastic.
How's the new office? You liking it?
Yes, it's
You're fitting in pretty well, huh?
It's pretty impressive.
All right, good deal.
Yes.
They're making some progress on that quickly, too. Even from when I left in the summer and I'm back now, they've made a lot of improvements. And I even saw that back parking lot starting to get worked on. I don't know if that's where that gym's going or.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Walls are going to start going up in a week and a half. Walls are going to start going up back there. And, man, when they can get that dried in and start working on the interior, hopefully over the winter. But, yeah, the auditorium, the auditorium and the science and math classes, we're supposed to get those late December, early January.
X airs it out to Jackson, who tries the one-handed catch, and it goes off his hands. Eagles are probably going to be punting now. Good ball there out of X, just half a step too far. He really let it fly. And like you said, you got to get that stuff closed in so that once precipitation in the winter and the cold temperatures hit, you got to be ready to work indoors.
We won't move into the classrooms till next school year, but our plan is to have our spring play performance in the new facility, and that'll be fantastic.
That's awesome.
Jace back to do the punting. He's going to get it off around the 12-yard line. A very good spiral punt, caught by number 3 at the 38, and he's brought down at about the 48-yard line. What's your favorite part, if you had a couple parts maybe if you need, of what's going on with the expansion?
The auditorium right now, finally having one for the district for all performances will just be fantastic. We really will. I've used fantastic a few times now, but it's coming together. Going to seat about 450 people. It's impressive. People are going to be really impressed when they walk through those doors. The main office is great, having a double buzzer system, able to get people in, but then have to double buzz them in and get to the office if they need to come in. A spread out more to where we can have the counselors have an area with the main office having an area, just so that everyone's not right on top of each other. So those would be my highlights so far.
Quarterback looking to the left side, just slings it out there real quick. High points at number 24, but good job on the defense by Ryder Corbin. Brings up a 3rd down and 6. .430 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Anything else going on in the world of Columbia High School?
I was going to add one more thing. The new lighted sign there on the front of the building as you go in the new main entrance at night, when it has it's backlit, the Columbia High School, it really does mark the place really well. So that, a couple other signs that are going to go on the inside, just some branding that's going to be impressive. You're going to know where you are.
And that's cool. And Coach Horner, whenever he took over as athletic director, he said branding was one thing that he wanted to do, and he's gotten a bunch of different signage out. They had to take the big ones down whenever the construction began, but it's kind of neat that everything's starting to move that way because, like you said, now you're going to know where you're at. You go to Breese Central, for instance, they have Central Cougars all over the place with flag banners and everything, so it's kind of cool and exciting to see that Columbia is getting that direction as well. Eagles almost get back to block the punt. It's going to bounce at about the 17. Jace is going to pick it up now. He's going to have to make something happen, but he goes down around the 12-yard line. 3:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 34-0 on that Corey Pharmacy scoreboard. We talk scoreboards. The big one this year, the video boards, not only inside or outside, but we have 2 inside as well. George Weber Chevrolet is your big sponsor this year, and HTC both up there. What's the excitement with that, the game plan for the future, and how that can benefit Columbia Athletics in the school district?
We're hoping to expand some of that sponsorship with that. And, tonight we had 4 different videos from the Weber Chevrolet, which was great to play during the game. And, looking for others that help put money towards the school and continue us to build what we have here and make improvements for the students. Anyone that would like to become a sponsor can reach out to the school, and we'll get you all set up with that.
Is there an email that they need to get a hold of, or just call up to the school?
They can call the school. They can just email me, Reeves.Brian, REEVES .BRIAN at Columbia4, COLUMBIA, and just number 4.org, or just the main office, 281-5001. And we're looking for more partners. It would be great. Yeah, the scoreboards are fantastic, and as we learn more about them and we're able to put more digital graphics up there and have it more interactive with the fans, it's going to improve the experience at both basketball inside, volleyball inside, and all of our outside sporting events here at the field, at the multi-purpose field.
And that's what how things are going right now. We're trying to get more and more. We're learning it as we go, and TJ, he's made some graphics. I would have never thought TJ's on Canva, but here he is.
I love the caterpillar backing up, and we got the music with the backup noise. It's fantastic. Yes, as we learn it, we're adding to our repertoire of advertisements and signs.
And I love that you bring up the backup beeper, because that is the one thing that Jared absolutely hates. So the fact that that's the sound you bring up, I appreciate that.
Well, I heard it earlier, and I didn't know we added that graphic. And I'm like, where is that coming from here? And then I saw the bulldozer up there. So, hey, thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming up, guys. Appreciate it, Mr. Reeves. 2nd and 10, 3:35 here to go in the 3rd quarter. Eagles coming off of a timeout. They're going to have doubles, empty backfield. Going to be a double move. X is looking to the left. He's going to go incomplete. He stepped up into the pocket and took a shot there. 3rd and 10.
Did seem to sense a little bit of that pressure. Nose dove on him just a little bit.
It looked like just a bunch of verticals down the field, too. He had Ricky Prater running straight down the field on this sideline. Clock stops at 3:30. 3rd and 10. And, I mean, going back to that punt, Jace made a little mental mistake there. I think you let that ball go in the end zone. Probably a touchback.
Give a little bit more room to work with.
Yeah. But empty set here. Trips to the right side, doubles to the left. X is going to drop back. He's going to let it go to the right side. He's got Lawal again on that side. Great catch.
Go up
Climbs
and make
the ladder. Makes a great catch.
Circus catch by number 3, Jackson.
Those are the kind of plays you want to see out of number 3 out there.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking for some guys to step up, as banged up as they are, and as athletic as Jackson is, I think him and X are starting to find that connection.
They're only going to get better too. Both sophomores. Seen a lot of connections with those two this season. Lawal, the leading receiver, coming into tonight, 16 catches, 320 yards with 6 touchdowns.
And he can move.
Very
He can
fast.
run. I've always thought we need to find some ways to get him the ball as much as we can if they got space. So we'll see if they keep calling his number.
Gonna go trips to the left side here. Ball on the right hash. Just gonna give it to Nelson. He's gonna be patient once again, but not able to pick up, looks like, any yards. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Give me 2nd, and we'll keep it at 10.
I do love the patience out of Jace there.
Oh, yeah.
I do think, too, though, the quicker we get downhill, the longer we sit back there, it gives that central defensive line more time to get in that backfield. And I think that's, they may have it a little bit of a tough time staying engaged for a little bit because of how good and fresh they are up front.
Yeah, and they got some dudes up front,
that's why I think
They're
we just
quick.
got to get downhill and underneath those guys and use that speed.
Ball at the 45, approaching midfield. Go trips to the left. Single receiver on the right side. Nelson, the lone back to the left of Vegley. Vegley's going to drop back to pass. He's going to fake a pass, and it's almost intercepted in the middle of the field. It was going for Lawal and looked like a slant route.
By number 6, Bryce Weeder.
Broke up by number 6, and it might have been 6 going the other way.
Yeah, because he had a couple lead blockers right there if he catches that ball. Incomplete.
Lucky break there for the Eagles.
It'll be 3rd and 10, 1:51 remaining in the 3rd. Cougars in control, 34-0 right now. No trips to the left. Once again, single receiver on the right side is Prater. Vega's going to fake it to Nelson with a little screen pass to Lawal. It's going to be close to the first down.
They're going to give it to him. Just as we talked about right there, getting them the ball in space. Those corners have been sitting about 10 yards off all night.
And that's a play that Sam Horner made a killing off of a lot.
Yeah, I think that was more of a London Little Ronnie Hunsaker special. We get the guys who can run a little bit the ball. I'll go sit in the middle of the field and find that open space. I wasn't outrunning anybody by any means.
Good enough for the first down, though. Good to see X in the wall on this connection once again. Going to stay in this, trips left. Approaching 1 minute here in the 3rd quarter. Jace is just going to run a little flare screen. X just flips it out to him. Going to gain about 2.
Some good stock blocking out of the receivers there. Hold them off, give them a little lane.
And that's kind of been all season long, too, with Cooper Wyke and the wall. They've done a great job stock blocking downfield.
Swing pass to 22, Jace Nelson. Picks up 3 yards.
2nd and 7. See if Columbia can keep this little drive going. Started around the 5-yard line. Big connection to Lawal on about a 35-yard gain. Going to be an empty set here. Trips to the right side. X drops back to pass. He's going to throw the arrow route to Wyke, a little bit over his head. Not really catchable there. Clock stops at 28 seconds.
I think give him a half more second. Was that Cam Steele out there?
Yep.
I think he would have broke free on that little corner, right? He might have had him. He's getting that pressure in his face, makes it tough for X to get that ball out when he needs to.
So 3rd and 7. Clock stops at 28 seconds. And you think here you got to pick up a little bit of yardage here. I don't think you have to go for the full chunk to pick up the first right now. I think you could be in 4-down territory, so give yourself enough yardage to put yourself in a better position on 4th and short, hopefully.
Yep.
But Coach Horner not too happy on that sideline, has to burn a timeout.
Play clock running down.
And we'll send it to a break. Eagles down 34-0, going to have 3rd and 7 when we come back.
If you don't like making appointments for haircuts, head to Joy's Hair Fair, 208 North Main Street. The ladies at Joy's Hair Fair are big supporters of CHS and Bleed Blue. Kylie and Joy are there for the quarterback club when we ask them, so we need to show them the love. Taylor is a new designer with fresh cuts and fresh ideas. She has walk-ins available Monday and Wednesday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 2. You can even get your tan on with their 2 tanning beds now that fall and winter are upon us. That's Joy's Hair Fair, 208 North Main. Give them a call, 281-7744, and tell them the quarterback club sent you.
Welcome back to Blue Pride TV here at the Columbia Multipurpose Field. We're going to have a 3rd and 7 here. Eagles on a pretty good drive, one of the best drives of the night. Empty set. X is going to drop back the pass. He's going to take a deep shot to Prater, and it was there. Had the corner beat. X made a pretty good throw. Just over the corner's hands, but not able to complete it. Going to be 4th and 7 now with 22 seconds remaining here in the 3rd.
It's been a couple of throws tonight from X for been a little bit high. But again, just tough when he doesn't have a ton of time to throw the ball.
Yeah. Well, 4th and 7 here. Offense stays on the field. Back in this empty set. Trips to the right side, doubles to the left towards the boundary. Bagley's going to drop back the pass once again. Takes another deep shot to Prater, and this one is caught, and he is going to get into the end zone. Ricky Prater from ex-Bagley for 6.
Wow, what a throw there from Max. I think we might have talked him right into that one. That was impressive right there, right between that corner and that safety.
Started stumbling around the 12-yard line, able to keep his balance, keep his footing, and get into the end zone.
What a play from Ricky there.
Pretty much the same exact play. But
he just got that throw down.
Yeah, able to connect on the 4th down.
There we go.
Had the corner and safety diving together, but X split them and put it right in the Prater's hands for 6.
Eagles are on the board.
Janik on to attempt the extra point, and I think he kicked the tee. Not even going to make it to the back of the end zone. Kick is no good.
Special teams woes for both teams tonight. I think that might be the 3rd PAT we've seen either blocked or missed.
And it's kind of been like that all year. I mean, special teams, you look back to that Waterloo game on the punt return by Nelson, where he called fair catch, he didn't call fair catch, and we end up with 6 points out of it.
And you ask a lot of old school coaches, I think I may have said this earlier, but if you can win the turnover margin and you can win special teams, you give yourself a good chance at winning a football game. So, not always the case necessarily, but.
Crowd starting to clear out a little bit here in the 3rd. With 34-6 lead for Central. And if you're Central, you're most likely thinking just get out of here, keeping your guys healthy, probably run the ball, and try to get out of here with a win. Janik set to kick this one off from the 40. Sends this one deep. Going to be caught around the 20-yard line. They're going to
do the reverse this time that we talked about a little bit in pregame. But Eagles are all over it. Dalton Harville, first one down there. Great job of reading the reverse there, getting down the field. Only a gain of probably 8 on the return, if that.
Number 20, Dalton
Coach
Harville.
Kendall's happy over there on the sideline.
Central will take over. Ball at the 28 on that left hash. Gonna go doubles to the right side. Just gonna go right up the middle once again. Looks like 29. Who's gonna be stopped almost at the line of scrimmage once again. And these last couple drives, Columbia defense looking a little bit better.
That front four is getting a push there for the Eagles. Being able to get some stops in the backfield.
And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter as the clock hits 0. Eagles score in the third to cut into the lead, but Cougars lead this one 34-6. We will be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Tiny's Tavern and Grill is proud to support the Columbia Quarterback Club once again for the 2025 season. A local favorite, they're celebrating their 50th year in business this year. Located at 602 North Main Street, enjoy the best beer garden in town on a cool, crisp fall afternoon. Enjoy a regular domestic drink or maybe even a German-inspired Pilsner. An American restaurant and German-inspired tavern, the famous Tiny Burger, trashed wings, or Millie's Chili is something that is an everyday favorite. If you're wanting something different, try the schnitzel or some of the old school recipes from Everhart's from back in the day. Tiny's is always there to donate food to the players or make some food for our game day volunteers. Head to Tiny's at 602 North Main Street and give them a try the next time you're out and about.
Welcome back to Columbia, where the Cougars are up 34-6. Just going to run it again here with 29 to that left side.
Cameron Biggs.
There's 29 right there, like Alex was talking about earlier. I mean, he lowered his shoulder and ran through a few Eagles there.
And on the tackle, 77.
Yeah, and like Coach Jermaine said and Alex was talking about, he's a kid that probably their third string running back. But here tonight, he's been all over the field. Haven't really seen much of Cole Davis here in this second half, trying to keep him healthy for week 9 and so on. Quarterback's just going to take this snap and go right up the middle. Looks like he's going to be close to the first down. Corbin trying to pull him back, but not going to be enough. And quarterback, another one who's been pretty much the MVP of this game, I'd say, outside of Cole Davis.
I would agree. I mean, obviously with Keegan Thompson going down, you got somebody to step up and make some tackles on the defensive side of the ball. I definitely think he is fulfilling that role.
And like we said earlier, 57 rushes on the year, 332 yards and a touchdown. He's going to drop back the pass on first down here. He's going to take a deep shot. Cameron Steele in coverage. Makes a great play. I think he comes up with the ball. I think that's going to be Columbia football.
It is.
It is. What a play by Cam Steele.
Make a play, 1-8. There we go.
And that's great resilience, too. You look back in that first half, he lets up 2 deep balls there. He's right with his guy, able to come down with the interception, high point the football. That's a confidence builder right there.
100%. What a play from the kid.
Kind of confused why Central wanted to do that, though. I mean, if I'm them, I'm running the football, trying to waste as much clock and get out of here. But
I mean, I think the amount of success they've had throwing that deep ball tonight, I think they're confidence-wise, they're probably feeling that one a little bit. The Eagles aren't rolling over yet.
So Eagles will take over. First and 10, trips to the left side. Ball's placed at around the 14-yard line. Just going to do a little screen pass to the wall, try to get athlete out in open space, but Central all over it on that play there. No gain.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
I like the play call there from Coach Horner. Get that ball to Jackson in space.
And me and Alex have been saying that because, I mean, having a guy like Lawal, even guys like Cooper White and Prater, if you just get the ball out there quick, X has a good arm where he can pretty much throw it anywhere quick. Just get those athletes out in open space. But the corner did a great job making a play there. So no gain on 1st down. Ball is on that left hash. Looks like trips to the left side. X is going to look to his right. Has Prater, and that one's almost intercepted. Safety did a good job of reading X's eyes, knowing where he was going to put that football. Brings up 3rd and 10. Clock stops at 9:50 here in the 4th.
Incomplete. Gotta bring up 3rd down.
Let's see if they call number 3's number here again.
Yeah, that last drive had that 3rd and long. X chucked it deep to Lawal, and he was able to climb the ladder and pull it down. And then on the other 3rd down, chuck it deep to Prater, and he able to walk into the end zone. It'll be empty once again. Jace is going to come out to this double side on the right with trips to the left into the boundary. X going to take the snap. A lot of pressure out the middle and no time to throw the ball. Has to just get rid of it. Brings up 4th and 10, most likely punted away here.
4th down.
Is that a blitzer there, Sam?
I think so. I didn't see the number on it, but he was back there quick, which means there was some confusion, and nope, he didn't get picked up. Eagles are going to punt it away.
Whole blue crew's almost gone.
It is getting thin.
4th and 10. Central bringing a couple guys trying to block this punt. Almost get there, but Jace able to get that punt away. Not a very good punt, though. Central's going to take over around the 34. Looks like where that ref's standing.
I just had somebody text me. I've been watching across the way. There's probably 15 coaches on Central sideline. 110 kids came out to play football this year.
Wow. 110?
That's impressive.
Man.
You got a lot of options there.
So Central takes over. 29 goes in motion, just going to go right up the middle with Davis and bust it to the outside, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds around the 15 by Jace Nelson, but great footwork there by Cole Davis to bounce it to the outside. Great runner he is.
He's impressive.
Mustard on the lettuce at the 26.
I'm not sure I understand that one.
You've never heard that?
Oh, flag. Okay, yeah, okay. I was like, wait.
They said that last year at Cahokia, and we all looked at each other and we're like, I like that. That's kind of awesome.
You know, first we looked at each other like,
what
did he say?
That was my reaction.
Yeah, then we cracked up laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little hungry.
So holding on the play. Going to redo 1st down. It's going to be standard doubles set here. Quarterback looking to pass on 1st and long. Going to take a deep shot. It's going to be overthrown, though.
And they like that post route.
They do.
You know what? The quarterback does a great job, though, too. He was looking left, back right to the middle. He does a great job looking off the defenders.
Yep.
And if you know there's not going to be a safety back there.
Take a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You trust your guy on the outside to go up and make a play on the ball.
So doubles again, 2nd and 12. He's going to pass again. Here's that screen pass that we were waiting for, but Columbia's all over it. Only a gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Nope. 3rd and long. There you go. Winning on 1st and 2nd down. Like
Yeah, great job. Great job by Cooper White and Kaysen Muscop. Looked like Brody Longroff in there as well. To make it a 3rd and long.
3rd and 8.
Under 9 minutes now. On this 3rd down. Now they got trips to the right side. Pistol back, I believe, is Davis. He's going to roll out to his right side. Has 24 deep. He's going to take that shot to 24 off his hands right at the pylon, but incomplete.
Another great ball from 9.
Yeah, that was very catchable.
Pass falls incomplete.
Clock stops at 8:29. And that quarterback's made a couple throws like that towards the end zone.
It's like Central offense is staying on the field.
Watch the football here. We've had a couple encroachments on that Columbia defensive side. Don't want to give them an easier fourth down. Pistol back is Davis. Trips to the right side. Quarterback is going to throw on fourth down. He's going to have a slant route. And there it is again, finding that void.
That is on a string.
Yeah, that was a rocket.
I mean, I dig coming back across the middle at 10 yards is a tough ball to throw, and that just makes it look so easy.
I mean, how many bodies you're throwing that ball through to get there.
In front of the safeties, behind the linebackers, plus you got linemen that are putting their arms up, and they're going quick. They're going 1st and 10. They're going right up the middle with Cole Davis, and absolutely runs over Corbin and stays on his feet. Corbin a little slow to get up, but we've seen that all night from Cole Davis, putting his shoulder down and just running through people. 2 Eagles coming off the field. Looks like Dylan Robinson and Brody Furlow, and they're going to go right up the middle once again with a great tempo. That's going to be either a hold or
75, Dane Quivereau on the tackle for the Eagles.
Quivereau makes the tackle. He's going to be short of the first down, it looks like, but a little extracurricular behind the play.
Does Coach Short, is he the offensive coordinator or defensive, or does he just listen and let everybody else make the calls?
I think he's more of a defensive mind, but
I'm not sure if I know the answer to that.
I thought it looked like it was him yelling plays in on defense, but because offensively it doesn't look like him.
Defense sounds
I think he's a defensive mind. I don't know if he's the defensive coordinator. I think he's the head coach, but I think he just...
His bread and butter is the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. That penalty goes on the Eagles there.
What was it? Illegal substitute?
I didn't see it. I just saw him pointing.
What's a hand across the chest?
I don't know, but I mean, after the play, I saw Dalton Harville, and it looked like one of the Central Cougars were kind of getting into it behind the play. Doesn't matter. Has trouble with the snap, but gives it right to Davis. He's going to fight for more yards. Gets inside the 3. Stopped at the 2-yard line.
Cole Davis on the carry again.
Bring up 2nd and goal.
The 3-yard line.
What did Nick have to say at halftime when you went down?
Not a whole lot. I mean, they were going through all the stuff or whatever, and I told him, hold on, what's her?
Davis just going to take the snap up the middle, and he's in for 6.
Yeah, they were rattling everything off, and they were talking about he had the yards and the touchdowns and the completions and everything else. I was like, man, I didn't realize it was all that. And then he got to my side, or whatever, started saying my things or whatever, and I guess he said academic all-state, and he looked at me and said, hey, that's where you get me on that one right there. So he was having fun with it. But yeah, I appreciate everything Columbia High School has done for us.
So Davis able to get in the end zone to make the score 40-6. Extra point is good. Makes it 41-6 with 6:57 here in the 4th quarter. And that was just about a 24-yard drive after the punt from Jace Nelson. Seen a little bit more out of your Columbia offense, though, here in the second half, taking more shots downfield.
Next week, Eagles will be on the road. They will be headed to Jersey for a Week 9 matchup. Jersey's 2-5 or 1-6.
I think they're 1-6.
1-6, and you never know. I mean, that's another hour-long bus ride.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
We don't play well there typically, so you know. After tonight, you assume you're going to go down to 7-2. You cannot afford to go 6-3. There are so many good teams at the top of this bracket here for 4A in the South that 6-3, you might be matching up against a 9-0, 8-1, because at 7-2, you're not even getting a home game.
Yeah.
So I was just looking. I think Central, the way it's looking right now, could be after the touchback. Central could be the 5 seed roughly, and there's so much to look at. We looked at one bracket or one prediction where the 9 seed going to Waterloo, the next one where the 9 seed going to Mount Zion. So there's so much that can go wrong and different things of upsets and power points. You never know. We might be the 8 seed and get a home game. You never know what's going to happen, and changes week after week, game after game, really.
Yeah, and you look, I mean, you say Mount Zion. Mount Zion was able to beat this Breese Central team
38-28
this season.
And they beat them. Was it the semifinal or the quarters last year?
I think it was the quarters.
Quarters.
Yeah.
We talked about it. We just never did find an answer out for that.
Mount Zion's got an impressive squad over there.
Yeah. So Columbia takes over at the 20. Just going to go doubles. X is going to throw again. Ricky Prater with a catch around the 27-yard line. Going to go backwards just a little bit, but positive yardage.
Bagley's pass complete to number 11, Ricky Prater.
Gain of about 7. Bring up 2nd and 3. And you look at X, he's still hobbling a little bit here in this second half. Had that injury in the first half. Only played 2 drives, I believe. But back out here in this second half. 2nd and 3. X is going to take a deep shot to the wall once again. Almost caught. Defender makes a great play on the ball. Looked like Lawal almost jumped a little bit too early.
A little bit underthrown, but almost gave Lawal a chance to come back and make a play on it.
How many times have we said underthrown this year out of X?
Not a lot.
Not very.
No. When you saw that ball come out of his hand, it came out a little wobbly. But clock stops. 3rd down and 3. Gonna go into a huddle here. On what could be, don't know, but on what could be the final home game here of the season. Doubles on 3rd and 3. Gonna get it to Cooper Wyke on a great route, but not able to haul it in.
It was a fantastic route out of Cooper right there.
Ball was just thrown a little bit too low from X. Going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like they're going to bring the punt team back out.
Punt it away.
Can't let it be a running clock on senior night, right?
No. I don't remember the last time we might have had running clock.
I think time of possession, Central's going to dominate that stat tonight, I think. Because as many times as they've punted, they still put up 6 touchdowns as well.
Jay's
down.
Was punting from about the 13. Low snap, puts his knees on the ground, and that's where the ball is going to be spotted.
So if you don't want a running clock, you got to make a stop in the next 13 yards.
And just a couple mental mistakes tonight all over the field, especially early. Had those encroachments on the D-line when you had a 2nd and about 7, and then they get it to a 3rd and 2, and from there it's hard to stop their quarterback and running back when they're running downhill.
They got some new numbers in the game here, though, I think, in the backfield. Different QB in there.
Quarterback's just going to hand it off again to, this time, 39. Good gain there for him. Gain of about 3. And their O-line has kind of been tough for this Columbia defensive line. Just quick, and they got a lot, like we said earlier, they got a lot of substitutions, guys coming in and out, staying fresh.
But is it even possible to have a 2nd string O-line when your guys are rotating in and out all night? I think that is your 2nd string, right?
Yeah.
It makes it tough.
Looks like the Eagles.
False
Nope, going to be a false start this
I
time.
believe that left tackle jumped, too.
I thought they were going to get Harville on the encroachment on the other side, but false start on the Cougars. Second and we'll call it 12. Number 1 doing the quarterbacking now. Sniffer back left. It's going to be a fake toss to the left. Quarterback's just going to keep it, try to find a little space, but maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Number 1, Carson Weber on the quarterback keeper. On the tackle, number 44, Cooper Fox.
Cooper Fox on the tackle. 36 total tackles on the season, 4 sacks, 1 fumble recovery. An outside linebacker that's pretty much been doing it all. Kid that's had to step up this season. 3rd and long for Central. They're going to do the toss this time to the right side. Harville almost gets there. Looks like he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, plus a little bit more.
39, Logan Smith, the ball
Gain of about 5.
tackle, number 23, Cooper White. That'll be 4th down.
They are going to run the clock, approaching 4 minutes now. Looks like they're bringing the field goal team out to kick this one.
It'll be
Where's the ball at? About the 12?
29.
Yeah, about a 29-yarder. From the right hash. Looks like they're going to let this play clock dwindle all the way down to 1 and call a timeout.
So they go to timeout. Once again, we talk about senior night tonight, and got a bunch of seniors out here tonight. I mean, you can go all the way down the list from Corbin. We got 12 of them, I think we had tonight.
Yep.
Lincoln, Corbin, Cooper Fox. You know, a lot of these guys, we just got to say thank you. And you had some great careers too. We had the pregame mess ups going on. So you know, all these guys, we're gonna give them their time to shine now. Seniors, thank you. You guys continued to keep things going. Brody Furlow there, Ethan Habermill. You guys, the bar was set. You guys kept it here. I think this year we ended up going 3-1 on the home field, so that's good. Season's not over. Still got week 9 playoffs to go, but on senior night, didn't go the way that you wanted it to go, but thanks to all 12 of our seniors and a great career here at Columbia, going from 2-7 to playoff bound here in the next couple weeks as that kick goes wide left, so he misses it. Still got 336. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard still reads Central 41, Columbia 6. So again, thank you to all of our seniors from all the stuff you guys did here at Columbia High School.
Yeah, and as TJ said earlier too, I mean, you play with these guys throughout your whole childhood. You go to middle school, it's all Blue Jays, and then you get to high school, and I mean, it flies by, man. I know I played with Sam, and how fast it goes. I mean, from Blue Jays to us being water boys. I mean, being a water boy for Alex,
right, yeah.
and now we're all 3 up here watching these guys. So, I mean, it's a brotherhood, man. I mean, Columbia football is just special. It's awesome to just be a part of it.
I think that's what the sport of football is all about, too. I feel like I said that earlier, but.
Oh, it is, man. I mean, you've just out here in the summers from 7 o'clock till whenever, every morning, working your tail off, sweating, working out.
It's like a collective suffering. It's just like, you know, you tend to bond over it a little bit. So.
We actually had one time when things weren't going well, and us as players, we all kind of collectively agreed that the coaches weren't our favorite people at that time. So it was funny, like the players, we weren't all getting along, but the coaches were really making all of us mad, and all of a sudden we all went mad at each other, to then we were laughing with each other like, man, we all finally agree on something right now. High snap, loss of about 15 on the play, brings up a 3rd down and a country mile.
I think you could argue, too. As your coach, are you supposed to be best friends with your coach? Probably not. I mean, I guess me and Jared's circumstances are a little bit different.
But there was probably times that you were just thinking, Dad, will you get off of my back?
100%. But I think, you know.
It was more on Nick's back than anything.
Yeah, he couldn't keep his mouth shut, so.
No, not Nick. I would never expect that statement to be made. Hand the ball off to the left side. I believe that's Cooper Wyke over there. Good hard run there. Only gains 2 yards, but it was a good run.
Number 23, Cooper White, the ball carrier, picks up a
Brings up a 4th down and 20. Punt team goes back on the field.
Yeah, you know, Just as a coach, though, I think part of that job is to push your athletes and make them a little bit uncomfortable at time. And I pull out a Mike Tomlin reference, but you got to get comfortable with the uncomfortable, and that's part of your coach's job. So you're not always going to see eye to eye on things, but there's always a method to the madness.
Jace back to do the punting again. Good snap this time. Decent punt. It's going to bounce at the 40. Give an Eagle bounce to the 43, where it's going to be picked up with 1:26. I imagine that the Cougars will knee it out. So we'll run into the Manny McGuire Group postgame show. TJ, go down and be with your son on senior night tonight.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks for everything you did up here for us all year. As we're going to go ahead and we're going to start that Manny McGuire Group postgame show. Guys, on a night that we knew this could have gone two ways, one of two ways. Unfortunately, this was one of the ways that we thought it could go, but we thought we kind of had a shot too. If we did some things right, we could get into this game and be into this game. And unfortunately, I think the very first drive of the game when the Eagles get down to the 5, that's where the game changed.
Yep. Against a good team like Central, like you get those chances, you get down in the red zone, you have to be able to convert. And just, you're not going to get too many chances like that throughout a game against a good team like this. So when you have that opportunity, you want to make sure that you can capitalize on it.
Well, as Alex said, too, last week they were playing Roxana, and Roxana had the ball inside the 5 2 times and didn't come away with any points. But that final score was 31-20. You score those 2 touchdowns, you're maybe winning that game. Yep. So, I mean, we gave ourselves a couple opportunities in the first half. Central had a lot of dudes, man. Like, they're pretty good.
Dudes, yeah.
Central came out and proved, why they've been doing what they've been doing all year.
Yeah, why they're probably going to be one of the top seeds in the state.
Yep. Well, it's like you were saying, like a 5 seed, but when you lose a game to Mount Zion and who's another big powerhouse, like
yeah.
that 5 seed's a little bit inflated, right? They may be a little bit better than that. So
Cougars will take a knee.
So Cougars knee it out. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard, final score. Eagles are going to have 6 points, get on the board late in the game, but the Cougars 41 points. Central improves to 7-1 and 5-0 in the conference. Congratulations, they are the outright winners of the Cahokia Conference, and it's the last time the Cahokia Conference is going to look this way. Next year, there's a whole bunch of moving parts going on. We think we know what's going on, but in the end, I don't even know.
I think we meet them like week 3 or 4 next year.
It's early, yeah.
So you're going to have Columbia, Central, Freeburg, Civic Memorial, Waterloo,
Yep.
and Centralia. They're your 6. So
they're pretty good, too.
Yeah.
But you know what? I like it because we're going to have caliber games to this standard. You don't want to lose them 41-6 by any means, but in my opinion, I would rather play a game like this.
I think the Red Butter East Saltwood River
they're
game.
Character builders. I mean, I look back to my senior year, and we had a lot of talent on the field, but a lot of those games that our starters were out of the game at halftime.
Yeah.
And then when you got to week 2 of the playoffs, and you're having to play 4 quarters, and you get to some times where you got to step up and make some plays, and you're not used to those kinds of things. It can come back to bite you in the tail. So there's definitely an element of having that harder schedule that'll maybe get them prepped a little bit heading into the postseason.
Yeah, and you hear coaches always say, like, an early loss sometimes is great. Like, that Freeburg loss might have been really good for us. I know we lost number 13, but, I mean, the next 2 games after that, kind of sluggish. I mean, and tonight, I think in the second half, we looked a little bit better than we did in that first half, not accounting that first drive. But I think moving into next week at Jerseyville, that's a big game going into week 10 to get yourself ready for playoff.
Week 10 football, it's always fun. Hopefully we get that Saturday afternoon game. Friday nights are cool, but when you get to that Saturday afternoon, it's a totally different feel. I would listen to this song on repeat this morning and watch the video. A fantastic song, but an even better music video. You get those speeches in Boys of Fall.
Yep.
We're probably going to get flagged for copyright. That happened last time they played this. So Boys of Fall is definitely on right now. And those speeches, great song. And in the end, you guys, we'll show you over to the huddle there. Senior night. Thank you to all the seniors. Appreciate everything you do. ROTC, color, cheerleaders, football players. Senior night ends. Yeah. Columbia's going to fall to, what's our record now? 6-2.
Yep.
I think so.
Eagles fall to 6-2. Cougars improve to 7-1. We have week 9 matchup next week. Thanks for watching the broadcast.
Jared, Alex, I
Thanks
appreciate having me on.
Thanks, Sam.
You guys know how much I enjoy doing this, so give me the opportunity. I love it. So
Well, you're always watching up from Easter, and I had to get you in here for this one.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for watching the Manny McGuire postgame show. Appreciate it. And we'll see you all next week on Blue Pride TV.
Go Eagles, baby.